You good? Comfortable?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank
you.
you.
Your drink? You know?
I'm all good. Yeah, I got my essentials, Aquaphor, water.
Aquaphor, all right.
All good, yeah.
Keep the lips dry? No, that's not for lips.
No, I just got a new tattoo, so I gotta keep it moisturized.
I got you.
Yeah, I've been out in the sun. Like, my tattoo artist is probably like,
you got some color on you.
Yeah, also like from Florida too.
Yeah.
And like being Mexican like helps, obviously.
Oh, you're Mexican?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Half Mexican, half Italian.
Who's who?
My dad is Mexican. My mom is Italian.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures and I was like, all right. I couldn't tell. I was like,
yeah.
You know, you're just Caucasian.
Like, yeah. Yeah. People always assume that because of my curly hair, it's like, oh my God, you know, you're Mexican. Yeah, but it's also from my mom's side. My mom actually has really curly hair.
Oh, okay.
Like identical. So
I even thought maybe like you were half black.
No. I mean, I definitely use like mixed girl hair products because my hair just like that's what it needs and it works.
Dry with the cotton shirt, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. How do you know about that?
Come on.
The plopping. That's
Come
what
on.
It's called. Yeah. That's so funny. But yeah.
Yeah, you looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you know this how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on, been in the field playing, we work.
Welcome back, Barbershop Confidential, the podcast, your boy Jonah. We back. My guest today, Adriana. How are you doing? Adriana.
Good.
Switch it up for the.
I'm good. How are
for
you?
The non-bilinguals, you know.
Correct. Yeah.
You speak Spanish too?
No, it's on the bucket list.
You understand it?
10% maybe.
10%,
like
no,
common phrases. I also work like in a kitchen, so like, and, you know, a lot of people back there have Spanish backgrounds, so that's all they speak is in Spanish. So like, I'm around it all the time, which is nice. But
starting to pick up more and more.
Yeah, especially a lot of things that have to do with like a restaurant, which is strange, but like, you know, yeah.
With all the cooks in the back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No disrespect to the cooks,
a lot of
but
food in Spanish. But
there's a lot of Mexicans in the kitchen for sure.
Oh, they make the best food. Come on now.
I used to live up north for school, and there wasn't too many Mexican people, and the only Mexican people I knew were the ones in the kitchen where I worked at.
Yeah.
I was a bouncer at a club. They had a kitchen.
Oh,
so like I got along with all the cooks. That was like a little piece of home because I didn't have nobody out there to talk
Where
Spanish.
were you?
San Luis Obispo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
It's like a little college town.
No, totally, yeah.
Yeah, so I know. They back there.
Yeah, I never go up north. I need to start going, like, for my birthday, I really want to go to, like, Lake Tahoe or Joshua Tree. Have you been to either?
No. Lake Tahoe, yes.
You have? Okay,
yeah, in the winter, though.
Tree?
Nah. I'm not a desert. I'm not like the desert doesn't.
Yeah. See, I've never been, so I don't even know. But I mean, I really like the warmth. I don't know how I feel about dry climates, but like I also know Joshua Tree is like super scenic.
Yeah. Are you gonna partake with some like shroom?
Oh, for
some
sure.
Psychedelics.
Probably. I mean, I feel like you have to when you go to like.
Yeah, it's like going to EDC. You have to pop a little Molly.
It's like in the rule book. Yeah. So yeah, but I just really want to go somewhere that's like super quiet and like just.
Calm.
Yeah, because like I'm working in downtown, like I'm around people, I'm around music, I'm around just loudness.
A lot of chaos.
So like I just want to like get away for like 2 seconds.
I was just in Palmdale for work, Palmdale, Lancaster, which is like desert area.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's not. The only thing I kept thinking, I was like, there's rattlesnakes out here and I'm gonna get bit.
That's
The
right.
only thing I was thinking about. Like,
that's right. That's so funny because when I moved here from Florida, I drove across country, right?
Oh shit, you drove?
Yeah, I drove and it was actually just me and I just packed my Honda CR-V full of all my stuff and that was all I came with.
On some thug life shit?
Huh?
On some thug life shit?
Yeah, seriously. And then I was like obviously traveling west and like I've never been to the west. I've never driven at least west. So like, and I started seeing signs of like, you know, beware rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
And I was like,
they just like if you lived in Florida, they got everything.
That's true. We do have alligators too. Which are
what?
But like a rattlesnake, those are
I won't go to Florida because there's alligators. Like I'm cool.
Yeah. I've never seen an alligator though, like actually in real life, except like at a zoo. But people think like that they run rampant.
Yeah, that's what I think.
They do not run rampant.
Like you just chilling at a grocery store and it's like,
and one just walks through the doors. Yeah, that'd be insane.
That's how I feel about it. That's what I see on videos and shit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like, they're scary creatures.
Yeah. Fucking dinosaurs and shit.
Yeah, and they run fast too.
You see what I mean? Yeah. Nah, I'm cool.
No, you're right.
I got chased by 2 dogs today, so I'm cool.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like other things chase me.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't chase me, but they like let their presence be known.
Oh, for sure.
And one
That's
was
scary enough.
One was big.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to have my knife with me when I'm working. So I'm like,
really?
I'm sorry, doggy, but like,
yeah, I feel like I'm not afraid of many like creatures, except one thing that I hate like is cockroaches.
Oh, for real?
Oh my god!
Are you scared of them, or like you just don't think
I'm scared of them?
ugly?
They gross me out. They run fast. Like in Florida, those do run rampant. Like they're everywhere.
Oh, there's like a roach problem out there.
Yes, it's gross. And like my dad used to like pick them up with a tissue and like chase you around the house with them. So
That's
I think
foul.
that like
That's cool. Pop some childhood trauma.
Established my fear of them. Like seriously. But I was house sitting the other day and I had to go in the fridge and grab something. And there was a roach in front of there. So I said, I'm sorry, I cannot go in your house anymore.
Was that here in San Diego?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, I'm sorry, I literally cannot. Yeah.
I grew up in some apartments not too far from here in National City.
Okay.
And like, it was like infested.
Really?
Like everybody had roaches. You know, like, I don't know like how Mexican your dad is, but like Mexican households, they don't really fuck with that. Like my mom kept the house spotless because we had because there was like the neighbors had them, downstairs had them.
Yeah.
I remember going like peek through windows to like look for my friend, and they'd be like crawling on their stove, their kid. I'm like,
that's
that
so
is nasty.
Gross. That is crazy.
Yeah, so for sure roaches is not like.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. No, I can't.
I see one, I'll fucking move.
Yeah,
like,
and they're in Florida, they're like so big too, and they fly. And they run fast. So it's like if if it's like chasing you, like I'd rather have like an alligator chase me than like a roach chase me, because at least I can like get away from the alligator. But
not the roach. The roach that you can step on.
Every time I see one, I itch for like 20 minutes after. I'm like, it's on me. I swear to God, it's
I feel
on
like
me
that.
right now.
That's like a crazy
phantom.
like psychological thing.
It is.
Huh?
It's like phantom things. That's so weird.
You see like an ant, now you're all itchy. Y'all like they're all over me.
Isn't that so
Get
funny?
them off me. Yeah. So you're born in Chicago, but then you moved to Florida?
Yeah, born there, lived there till I was about 8 or so, and then I moved to Florida.
What part of Florida?
I was in a really small town called Stuart, Florida. And then I moved to the town right next to it, which is called Jensen Beach, Florida, and that's where I went to high school. But very small town. It was actually voted the happiest seaside town in 2016, I think. So we're known a little bit, but
which popular beach is it closest to?
Honestly, we're a 45-minute drive north of West Palm Beach.
Okay.
So there's some perspective there. Yeah. It's not really close to any famous beaches. I guess just like Palm Beach, which is super nice.
Yeah, that's one of the nicer ones, right? Palm Beach.
Oh yeah, that's where Donald Trump lives. Yeah,
okay.
Miami. Yeah,
Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, the huge crazy house. Yeah, and then I'm 2 hours from Miami, which is really nice. Obviously, I love Miami, but I can only be there for maybe 2 days, and then I have to go.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Too much party scene, or what?
Too much party scene, and honestly, the only spot to go in Miami to have fun is Ocean Drive, which is the really long drive,
the boardwalk,
South Beach.
Oh,
yeah.
South Beach,
and that's where all the nightclubs are, all the bars, all the hotels. So that's really it, right? And if you go outside, it's Hialeah, which is not a nice part of Miami. So it's it's really it. So it's okay. So everyone always oh my God, we're going to Miami.
You're
and I'm always okay, have fun,
yeah.
But yeah, so.
How long have you been in San Diego?
It'll be 3 years in October.
What's the difference that you've noticed between, let's say, Palm Beach, Miami to San Diego?
What do you mean? Just in general?
Yeah, just
honestly, the people here, are
they nicer?
Extremely different. People here are a lot more nicer, a lot more easygoing. People in Florida, everyone's really stuck up.
Everybody's trying to be in Miami. I assume everybody's trying to be the one, right?
Not even
the main attraction.
Yeah, but not even the younger people. More, older people. They just think they have their way with everything. There's so many old people in people. Really is infested with them. So and they think they
that's
just
the
rule
real
everything.
nuisance.
Yeah, and it's just
people.
seriously lay off. Florida's for young people now, but yeah. So the people obviously the landscape is a lot different too. Personally, I miss Florida weather. I like sweltering hot.
Right now when we come down to say you're oh, it's nice and warm, and I'm
I really like warm weather, and I was struggling for the past 9 months here because it was cold to me.
Oh yeah, it was pretty.
I was chilly. Anything below 75 is cold to me.
You're freezing.
And I'm I need a jacket. I
might be anemic, girl. Shit.
I know. I know. I've looked into that for sure.
Low iron.
I know, seriously, but So I'm like really happy now, like that the weather is like nice and warm and I can actually go outside and like not have to worry about like being cold. Cause that like I feel like ruins like so much fun for me. Like anytime I'm at an event or like outside, I'm like, oh my God, I'm freezing. And like
it does fuck up the outfit choice, right? Cause you're like,
totally,
I'm gonna be dying cold.
Yeah, because the jacket like messes up the outfit. And then like every time I do bring a jacket like to the clubs or like somewhere, I always end up losing it.
You forget it.
I forget it, or it gets like damaged. I'm just like, oh, like why did I do that? I should just suffer through the cold like every other girl. So
you just got back from Florida, right?
Yeah.
So you brought the heat with you because it was warm for a few days,
right? Like when I know, right when I got back, it started getting like in the 80s, and I was like, the weather switched like that.
On Sunday, it was like 90. I was like, yo, chill.
So hot on Sunday. I was like working downtown and I was outside. It was sweltering. Like,
but you liked it.
But I did like it. Yeah. The only thing was I had makeup on. So I was like,
I was running.
Yeah. If I like had no makeup on, I would have been like dancing in the street. I'm like, this is so awesome. This is fucking awesome.
Glistening in your sweat. You're all like, yes.
I don't sweat. I glisten. Yeah.
What do you do in the nightlife? I saw that I think you're a waitress?
No, so I actually work at a restaurant downtown, Punch Bowl Social. I waitress over there, but I also do like a lot of promotion downtown. So like currently I work at Oxford, which also works with Pool House and like Lionfish, which is where I'm going to go probably later tonight because we're having an event for like the most influential people in San Diego. So
what? I'm not there? That's foul.
I know. So I feel like I need to go to that. But yeah, like it was so funny because right when I turned 21, I actually... like obviously because I just turned 21, I hadn't known any nightclubs. I hadn't, done any of that. So there was like a job interviews were going on for this nightclub in downtown. And I was like fresh 21, like maybe a week. And I was like, you know what? I was like, let me try something new and just like, let me go to the interview. Even if they don't hire me, like whatever. So I go and then like I'd speak with the owners of the club. It all goes good. And then they text me the other night and they're like, hey, we really enjoyed like your company. Did you want to, we're having like a table at some bar tonight. Do you want to come? And I was like, I was really hesitant at first because I was obviously like young compared to a lot of people
like
out there.
Stranger danger,
And also stranger danger. I was like, but you know what? I was like, oh, fuck it. Like, whatever. I'm just whatever. I also like, I don't live too far from downtown, so I can just always Uber home. So I was good. And so I ended up going and then like literally like there were probably 15 people. I mean, like everyone fell in love with me.
Oh, that's what's up.
I don't know. And then I started getting like offers from like different venues, like left and right. And I was like, oh my God, I don't even, why do you want to work with me? And it's just like, maybe it's the pretty face. I don't know. But
bubbly personality.
Super bubbly. Like I get along with everybody. Like I hate like confrontation. Like nobody has time for that. So yeah. So I think that, and now, since November, I've been working downtown and like doing great.
That's cool because you're doing that's networking.
Totally networking. And like it's so hard to like explain that to like family and friends because like when I was in Florida, like my family was like, you are always downtown, like you're always out. And I'm like, yeah, but like also because what I really want to do in the future is open up my own like restaurant, business, venue. So like literally what I'm doing now is the foundation for DJs, for, bartenders, for this, that. So it's like I'm getting like my contact list like down right now. And I'm making connections with people. So like when I do want to make these like moves, I have like really good support.
Yeah, networking is lost with like older like I don't want to say like older people, but like there's a lot of people who are stuck with like you go to college and you go to school and then you go to get a job 9 to 5. And like networking is like not a skill they pick up, but I think networking is mad important.
100%. And it's funny because when I moved here, I started working in a restaurant and I didn't go to college like at all. My sister got a full ride 4-year, getting her bachelor's, like the complete opposite of me. She's
in San Diego?
No, in Florida. She goes to the University of Florida. So she's over there and I moved here and I was like, when I finished like high school, like I had gone to nursing school, so I had that under my belt, but like I was not 100% sold on nursing school, A, because it's expensive, B, if you want to pursue that field, you have to really be set on it because it's a lot of school and time. And I was like, I don't know if it's what I want to do. So I was like, let me not waste my time. Let me just like, since I'm out here and so new, let me explore, right? Like, let me see what I really like. So I didn't go to college for like 2 years. And like, everyone's like, oh my God, I didn't go to college. But I feel like nowadays, like college is just like, it's not like.
It's just like, I think it's only like a certain percentage of people.
For certain people that go to certain things, you know what I'm saying? Like, like my sister like is in real estate and like, she needs to go to school for that. So I get it. But like for me, like what I want to do is like, entertainment, restaurants, more of like a real world experience. Like, you're not going to go to school and read a book on how to, so
network and
so everything's different. So
that's so dope.
Yeah. So if people that don't want to go to college don't want to go to college, like don't, because you'll be fine, you know. Like you'll make your way and you'll be fine.
My wife, she works for a bank, and she has people who did go to college for like the same thing, and she didn't. She just got it all off the experience, and she's like in the same room as them. And did not go to college for the.
Yeah, and it's so funny because I always like compare people that like, you know, that didn't like have a job maybe in high school because all they did was study, and then they went right to college. Like their resume can probably fit on a Post-it note. Mine, I mean, can take up back in front of a page, and it's like if you were to hand that to an employer, who are they going to hire? You know, the one with the 4 year or the one that worked for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
So people need to think about that.
What made you pick San Diego?
Well, so right when I graduated high school, I was either gonna stay in Florida, and like I was lifeguarding at the time, so lifeguard, and then just go to like community college and live with my parents, and like that was really it, and like that was not what I wanted to do.
Like small town.
Yeah, super small. I was like, this town is way too small. I need to like seriously get out of here. And then like a week after, my uncle had called me, and he was like, where he actually lives. He used to live where I live right now, and he was like, hey, I'm putting out my place for rent. Like, you know, not saying that I was going to take it, but just he was like letting me know in a conversation. And I was like, oh, okay. And then like the day after, I was like, what if like I move? Like, what? And I started like just Googling and like doing my due diligence, like, you know, yada, yada. And I was like, you know what? Let me just like bring it up to my parents, right? So I brought it to my mom, who like flew off the handle. She's like, "You are not going all the way to the
like
the
literally
farthest side of the country,
across
yeah,
country.
from like east to west. No." And then I told my dad, who's my uncle's brother, and he was like, because my dad moved out when he was 18 to New York from Chicago, so like he was super familiar with that experience. So he was like, you know what, I support you if that's what you want to do, but just know you're going to be on your own. Like we're not paying for anything, we're not doing any of that. So I had a decision to make, and I was just like, you know what? I was like, sorry, Mom, I love you, but like, I think I need to go. Because the worst case scenario,
like, move back.
I just come back. Yeah. It's not a big deal. Like, my parents are still there. They're still going to love me. Like, I still have a bed to sleep in. But like, I always say, and this is one thing I preach, is like, you never know if you do not try.
Yeah.
You seriously.
100%.
If you fail, you fail. Oh, well, whatever. But at least you tried.
That's what I thought when I moved. And I was like, well, fuck it, like if anything, I just come home.
And I've been here almost 3 years. Yeah. So, and what if I never moved? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would I be doing? Probably literally none of this. Like, I would not be. So it's really crazy to me, honestly. It's super. That's funny.
Dope. Oh, because I've heard people move out because like a dude or whatever, but you just came out here on a whim, just packed your whip and
I actually had at the time I had a 2005 Scion XB, like the
little square car,
silver cars, and it was super old, so I was like, I'm not gonna travel east to west in this dump. So I picked up my car now for $9,000 as CRV, like had like no miles on it, and I just packed my entire life into that car. Took my dad, I said, okay, we're going. And we left, and we were gone. The trip took like 4 days.
You stopped?
We stopped, just kind of make like, because we were going across country, we're like, we had to make a trip out of this. Might as well,
sure.
Stop in
not like you're
places.
Rushing to get to something.
No, either, totally. So. Yeah, I was like, I was using the miles, right? So I was like, might as well use them for good, I guess.
Get to visit some of the country. And
it was a long trip. But so. That's
dope.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Was it scary? Like when you settled in, you're by yourself, you're like, shit.
Yeah, I feel, definitely for sure. But honestly, I also knew that like I had a grip on it. Like I knew, because like my uncle lives here, my grandma lives here too. So like they're really big, support systems for me. So like I'm not alone, right? Like if I were to come out here, I definitely wouldn't have moved out here if my uncle didn't live here. Like there's no way. Also, my parents probably wouldn't have let me anyways. But so scary. No, I was just super eager, I think, to like finally like try new things, because I had been in such a small town, and like in high school I was not popular. Like I was very, very introverted, like, and I'm the polar opposite of that now. Like,
for real?
Polar. Like it's so crazy.
You found your vibe out here.
Yeah, and it's so, cause I mean, like it's like I said, like over in Florida, like again, I'm super, introverted, but like over here, it's like I'm super extroverted, and like when I go, it's so funny because like when I go back home to Florida, and like I'm just sitting in my room or whatever, I physically cannot picture my friends here physically being there. Like it doesn't even seem like the same universe to me, because they're so different. Like it's so weird. Like
there's always something to do here.
Yeah, totally. There's always something to do here. I'm like, that's another reason why I moved here. Like literally so much. I mean, you can get the snow, the desert, like the beach, like Mexico. Like, have
you gone
to Mexico? Oh yeah.
To TJ?
Oh, totally. I don't have to spend like time in TJ, honestly. Like, at least never by myself. Like, I'll pass through. Yeah, I'll pass through it and stuff. But I have a lot of family in like Ensenada, so yeah. So like, I'm over there quite a bit because obviously like the drive's not too bad, and it's like it's a close enough drive just to get like a change of scenery for a bit, you know, and just like relax. So
was it like a culture shock?
What?
From Florida here? Because I know there's Latinos out there, but there's not.
No, it's definitely a lot of white people. Especially my high school, like super white, super. And like out here, I can definitely like there's so many, you know, Spanish people, like Latin. It's just so much like in San Diego. So like it's really nice to like be able to tap into that side because like in Florida, I was like more tapped into like my Italian side, like, you know, whatever, because it was like in the South, right? So we're all of them were in the South. Here I'm on the West. Or Mexico's right there, so it's like totally different. Like my dad's family than my mom's family. Like I'm polar opposites of like the country. And I have some family like in Illinois, but
did your family notice like a difference in you when you went to go visit them?
A difference. I mean, like I had mentioned, like just saying like, oh, you're out all the time, and I think it's just like sometimes like to them they're like, oh, you know, what are you doing that's not going to set you on a path for success? But it's like, I'm doing so well. Like, and people really like, so they don't understand. It's like, it sounds so like cheesy to say, like, my parents don't get it, but it's like, they don't get it. They don't like, they're like, I literally have the opportunity to like become someone just for who I am. You know what I'm saying?
But they look at your sister, they're like, she's the good child.
Totally.
And they're all like, and then our renegade daughter back in San Diego.
Totally. Our delinquent. Yeah, no, totally.
Black
Me and my
sheep
sister,
over there.
We're polar opposites. I mean, like in everything. So yeah, it's just so funny because they're like, yeah, that definitely comes up all the time. But again, like me and my sister, we're just so different that like what we do makes sense, right? Like she's super, you know, calm, collected, very smart, very educated. So she stayed in her bubble of intelligence, right? And I was like, I need to get out of here, like kind of thing. Like, what am I doing in here? So yeah.
Do friends from like back home look at your life and like, yo, I'm sure they judge because they probably have like a more conservative lifestyle.
They do, yes. I mean, like a lot of them tend to be like, oh, you're all in the club, like you seem to be like living, they all just say like you're living your best life because like what they know again is very small. They're not exposed to what I've been exposed to, you know, at all. So like they don't again like understand, I guess. I would love, like I've actually had like I mean, like, not that I don't want to be here, but like they don't come over here because like no one wants to come to California. Like everyone thinks like California is like some shithole. What? Yeah, my grandma, every time I go there, my grandma's like, okay, so like, you know, when are you moving back? Like, when are you moving back? I'm like, can you chill? Like, I really like it over here. Yeah. But yeah, otherwise like, just come to Florida.
They just see whatever's on the news or.
Oh yeah,
they're totally. Like, this must be invaded also, like, with homeless.
Just like politically wise, very different. So like, it's like, oh my god. But
they're just waiting for you to dye your hair blue.
No, seriously.
And it's like, we lost it forever.
Yeah, and like stop shaving my armpits or something. And stuff. Like that's like what they think is gonna happen. Like hippies and all that. Like that's what my mom was
that's what
like,
they see on the TV or like the internet. They're like, California's a shithole, and it's like, yeah, there's some parts.
Yeah, I love like one thing I love about San Diego, like I really admire, is how diverse it is.
Yeah,
so freaking diverse. Like so many cultures, so many different types of people. Like, you know, and like it's all in this because like at least downtown's like tiny, right? And like everyone's saturated in that one area, so it's like really gives you a nice opportunity to meet like so many different people, right? Which is I really appreciate. It's made my life easier. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So you work at the restaurant and then at Oxford. That's a nightclub, right?
Yeah.
Oxford? I haven't been to that
club.
one yet. A social
club. Like our bottle girls don't wear lingerie. Like,
what do they wear?
Because we're not a nightclub. We're a social club. They just wear like a nice dress.
Oh,
it's still like cute and sexy, but like it's not exposing, right? Like
my boy had told me he's like
stuff like that.
He's like, it's cool to take your girl because it's not like crazy.
Yeah, you could definitely take them there, and that's like probably literally the only bar I think or nightclub
that doesn't have like
their bottle girls don't wear lingerie. Yeah. Is
that what you like about it?
I probably it's a little more sophisticated, you know, like some nightclubs like which I appreciate whatever, but like they get raunchy and like they get like a little crazy. Like Oxford's more like everyone that goes there at least is more on the same page, right? Like we all go there for like a nicer experience. You know, like people that go there tend to have more money than like other nightclubs. So like the vibe is a lot more like
the classism.
Yeah, a lot more classy. So like that's why I'll spend some time over there. Also, it's a really large venue. So like a lot of the other ones tend to get packed and hot. And I hate that. So, and then you run into people you don't want to see, which is like not good. So, yeah.
Which club do you like going to though? Which club? I love going out. I met my wife at the club.
You did?
Yeah.
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Which one?
Sevilla.
Oh, Sevilla. So funny. Actually, I recently like I have some homies that like took over and kind of like did some rebranding. So like I've been popping out there, but I never had been there prior to maybe like a month ago. Oh, but I really like it. Yeah. I like the venue. The venue's it's like underground kind of thing. That's nice. Really roomy too. But yeah, Sevilla is definitely nice. I don't really have a favorite, honestly, because I feel like at least working downtown and like just knowing everyone that works at these different venues, like they're all different. Right. So like it just depends on like what I'm kind of like in the mood for. Right. True. Because like take like American Junkie. It tends to be a lot of military, a lot of more college of a bar kids, vibe. White people. Yeah. And then you go to like, you know, say like El Chingon, where it's like a lot of more just not that. Like college kids definitely don't go. It's more just like a rowdier crew, you know, for lack of a better term, but they're a good rowdy, right? Yeah. Like people are trying to get lit and like stuff like that.
Have a good time.
Totally. Yeah. So I never like, I used to go to PB like occasionally, like when I first turned 21, like just because I feel like I had to go and like just check it out, like because everyone's like PB's all the rage, yeah. And then like yeah, it was like it's not it. The crowds are so different from PB in downtown.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they're like I mean they really couldn't be like polar opposite.
You can go to PB. I mean, it's like okay to go in some rainbow flip flops.
Totally.
Or you're not gonna do that in downtown.
No, definitely not. Right. Yeah, downtown's it's definitely more of like a nicer. At least everyone like looks good. I feel like in PB better, totally.
PB could be the start.
Totally.
If you're gonna go all day,
get your feet wet. You know, check out a little. It's safe over there, I guess. Whatever. Like I remember when I went to Short Club, I went there like a few months after my birthday, and then like I ended up like getting kicked out of the venue because I was just like getting so sick in the bathroom and I wouldn't get out because I was just like I don't like want to go out there and like mingle or whatever, like be in public. And they're like, okay, ma'am, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. And I was like, okay. I was like literally like for my birthday like dinner or whatever. Yeah, I guess. So I was like, okay. I was like not going to PB again. And like I only went like maybe once because all my girlfriends like. All my white girlfriends are always like, girl, let's go to like PB.
It is exactly like, it's more of a white crowd.
And I'm like, also like, because I feel like, because I live in downtown, so like driving to PB is like, it's like.
It's a mission.
Yeah, anything farther than like 20 minutes to me is far. Because everything is like right within me. So why would I need to go farther than 20 minutes? So I'm like,
And it's out the way.
Much. Yeah, and it's like getting Uber and then Uber back. That's like $50. Like, I'm like, so
for some slushies,
like an Uber like from my house to downtown's like $7.
Yeah,
it's like super cheap. So, which I guess is like a good and bad thing, but
if you want to go to like beach and stuff, I guess PB.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I tend to go to like Coronado Beach.
That's nicer
because it like mostly resembles Florida, like to me. So
on the other side or
by the Dell.
Yeah,
right in front of the Dell. Like the sand's really white. Like it's soft. Super nice over there, soft. Yeah. And like it resembles like a Florida beach to me, and like Florida beaches are great. Over here, I literally have not been in the water yet, in the ocean.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, and there's always like bacteria and like this and biohazards, so I'm like, I'm just gonna like stay away. And it always like smells or something. I feel like so.
If you go to Ocean Beach, that's like San Diego's worst beach.
Is it really? I don't think I've ever like looked at the water there.
It's disgusting. Like just in general, like everything about Ocean Beach is ugly.
Yeah, the people there are definitely interesting for sure. I know like people go to the OB Farmers Market all the time.
Yeah,
like I see that's like.
I mean, there's like a little strip where like restaurants is nice if you want to go get some drinks.
Really,
kind of like PB. Yeah, like the beach area. That's gross.
Yeah,
I've never gone there. I was like, oh my God, this was a great time.
That's good. Note
Where
to
PB,
self.
I'd be like, you know, in the beginning, I'm like, I kind of don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And then the drinks kick in, you're like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, for sure, totally.
Make the best out of it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and like it's PB is like really it's cute too. It has like the little ocean vibe and the feel, which is like cute to go like during summer, right? I feel for like sure. You know like downtown's more like a winter vibe, I guess. Because like you're in the city and like you can wear a nice coat and all that. But
look cute, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You look fitted up. Like imagine like wearing like a nice, like sophisticated, warm fit downtown versus like PP. You look so stupid. What are you wearing? One
of my birthdays, we had like a barbecue, and then it was like last minute, like, yo, let's go downtown. But one of my friends, he's like very PP, like always in flip flops. One friend in the friend group. He's like, you think they'll let me in? I was like, bro, just go home, bro. you made it this far. I appreciate you, bro. But you know, I get it. It's not your scene.
Totally. Yeah. Also, like at Oxford, it's funny too because they don't allow shorts. Like men have to be in pants, or they don't also allow like body bags too. Like I always have like
body bag, like a crossbody,
like a crossbody.
For real?
Yeah, and it's so weird because like a girl can go in with a purse. So I'm like, okay, like whatever.
Oh, a guy can't have a crossbody.
A guy can't have like a crossbody, which is like fine. But like people always try to come and they have like the purse.
That's kind of new.
Like, oh man, like
with their Gucci bag or some shit.
Yeah, because you know they always have it in front. You know, like the fake little Gucci bag or whatever.
The fake little Gucci from the
like
gate.
I could peep that. Like. I'm not stupid.
I recognize the hardware. That's fake.
Yeah, exactly. Look at the magnifying glass. Yeah, exactly.
So what do you do at Oxford? You just...
I'm just promoting over there right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like I'm going to go back to school full time in August. So like I'm going to have to like totally set my priorities on that.
San Diego?
No, I'm going to just San Diego City because I can't. It's super close to my house. Like it's like walkable. So it just like makes sense. And also it's obviously a lot cheaper. Like... And also, like, I just do my classes online. So, like, I don't really care what college I go to because I don't, like, go in person. So, I don't really care. But, yeah, and I'm just promoting over there right now. Like, it's super chill. It's just, like, with summer, we also have Pool House open right now, which is, like, our pool venue. Where's that at? It's just on top of the Pendry. The Pendry is, like, the hotel that Oxford's in. And, like, I was there on Sunday, that really, really hot day. And oh my god, I was in the pool for like 2 hours because it was like sweltering.
Yeah, it was fucking. And we went to Escondido.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
I was like, damn, babe, you chose like the worst day to come out here. It's hot as fuck.
It's gotta be hot.
Yeah. That was bad. That's what do you do at the pool part of it? Same thing, just promote?
Yeah, except there we don't tend to promote like on the streets on Sundays because our dress code for Pool House is like pool attire.
Like a bikini?
Yeah, bikini, shorts. So it's like you don't really see people in the wild like just walking in a bikini and like pool ready.
You used to, because there used to be a pool party in downtown at the Hard Rock.
There's still one. Yeah, but that's on Saturday.
What is it called? Not Intervention.
Really?
It used to be on Sundays.
Oh, okay.
So it's funny because it's by the Hard Rock, right? Where there's more restaurants, more not clubbing thing.
Yeah, right.
So on Sundays you just see like girls walking around thongs and then families walking out of restaurant like, what? I was like, these girls are making wives mad.
Yeah, no, I was wondering that on Sunday because there was like our pool party was going on and like it's also a hotel, so like families are there and there's like kids and I'm like, do they like disclose this information to the parents?
I would hope so, huh?
You know,
like it's San Diego summer Sunday.
Yeah, but also like the kids were just like chilling. The parents didn't seem to mind, so I was like, all right, whatever. But like, you know, people are getting wild. People are getting wild at the pool, you know. So I was like, all right, expose them young, I guess.
Yeah, let them know what the deal is.
They're gonna see it later in life, so
they probably already see it.
Oh, for sure.
Because of the Instagram and
especially
all that.
in today's day and age. Yeah, you can't hide nothing from your kids no more.
Are you gonna? I know you say you're going back to school, but are you gonna try to like be a waitress like at a bigger club? Like,
no, I'm still gonna waitress at my other job just because like it's really close to school too, so like I can just walk there after like school if anything. But also that job just like pays the bills, so like it's easy. So I just I'll keep doing that. And it's good money. So like waitressing is like such an addicting job. Like anything really in the restaurant industry is like so addicting because the money is there. If you like on a good night, like if you like, I've had times where I've left with like $600 like in one night. And like, I was like hard work, but it's also easy to me because it's just like what I do and I like doing it. Like I'm a huge people person, so like it doesn't bother me. It's like, okay, cool, $600, sweet, I'll take it. Like I didn't really do anything, but
I usually think it's just like a stepping stone for like a nightclub, where you're just gonna be like, girl, you come work over here, you're gonna make like $1,000 a night.
Totally.
And then you're like, well shit, let me try it out, and then that club turns into like a bigger club, you know what I mean? So it's just like a snowball effect of like.
Yeah. No, I'll probably get back into it like, probably like later in the year, like during the holidays and stuff, because like people come in and it gets busy downtown and stuff like that. But I also know I'm gonna miss it and stuff. But honestly, like working in it, like it's just like I'm so like the same venues, same people, like same music. It's like, okay, like it's been like 6 months now. It's like, okay, I'm kind of like sick of it, like I love you guys, but like it's time to like do something else for like a change. you know, y'all can keep doing what you want to do, but you know, yeah, I was just like trying to get my brain back in motion. Like it had been on rest for like too long, I feel like, and I was like, this brain like is really good, so let me use it for like, you know. The
party scene was fun, but now it's like, all right, let me.
Yeah, and like it also like whenever like my girlfriends want to go out or anything like that, it's just it feels like it's not like the same as like just let's just go out to the bars, you know, like and let's like have a fun night. It's like no, because anytime I go downtown, it's like I see people I know, then it turns into like work, and then it's like this, so it's just like so.
I used to be a nightclub promoter, and I remember people would be like, "Yo, it's so dope," and I was like, I'll be honest, it's the same girls in different dresses.
Totally, yeah.
It's like you don't.
It's the same girls hitting you up for the same deal, you know, every day.
Everybody
it's
wants
like,
to hook up.
Next.
Like,
yeah.
We don't see nothing. It's just like it becomes like so routine. It's just like whatever.
Totally, and like the industry in downtown San Diego is very small. Like everyone knows everyone, like kind of thing, which is like, you know, a little like uneasy because like again everyone knows everything, so like you cannot, if you do one thing, like everyone's gonna know, I'm telling you. So also like social media within like the downtown, like the industry is like our life and blood, so like oh my god, anything can be passed around there, and it's crazy. Like,
it's fun.
I've seen some scandals and stuff like that, but so,
I remember seeing like club owners' wives with like hooking up with like bouncers and shit like that. And it's just crazy. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, why so close to home?
Yeah. Like, what do they say? Like, don't shit where you sleep or something like that.
Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Do that. Don't do that, people.
I'm going to ask you like the men part of it compared to back home to here. If you had to like pick back home, men or here?
Honestly, like, again, like, I back like in Florida, I think maybe just because the way I look, obviously like I'm pretty or whatever, but like the way I look, a lot of guys in Florida, like skinny, blondes, blue, like the polar opposite of me. Like,
oh, so you weren't.
So I never had a boyfriend in Florida. Like, I mean, I've actually like, not to expose myself, I've literally never had a boyfriend. Never had like a serious period. Like I dated a guy in middle school for like 3 weeks, but like that don't count. Yeah. I've never, and it's like, so like,
you were too exotic for them. Like,
I feel like totally, and like also like it's like I don't really like the white boys anyways. And like that was all there was. So. When I moved here, like I was obviously exposed to like so many new people and like the dating scene or whatever, I guess. But I don't know, like if I had to pick, like probably over here again, because like there's a lot more options to choose from in regards to men. But like I still haven't found like any that I'm like, wow, you know, I would have dated them by now. You know what I'm saying? So I would have you hit
like the dating apps out here?
Yeah, like I was on like Tinder and Hinge, but like to be honest with you, and it's so funny.
Like a hookup culture.
Yeah, and like I got like super sick of that, and then like also like being, when I started working downtown, like I had men just coming up to me in person. So I was like, what do I need to do? Like I don't need these dating apps. Like that's stupid to me now. It's like I can get a man to interact with me in person. So like
and probably better quality too.
Totally, yeah, and like dating apps are just like it's like. You know,
my homegirls would show me them, and I'd be swiping like, "Dude, fellas, like, let's pick better pictures. Like,
totally,
let's put a better foot forward and shit."
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's probably been like 5 months since I've even looked at like a dating app. I don't even know if I have them on my phone. I probably deleted them at this point. But like, I can just there's no shortage of men just.
Especially in the industry you work in, they're gonna be hitting on you left and right.
Oh my god, it's like it's nuts. Like, I mean, seriously, I cannot walk in the street 10 feet without getting something, you know, like a look, like a this, a that. It's just like, oh my god,
the cat calling.
Like
it's
a nice
consistent
ego booster, whatever. Like, but like it's insane. But then again, I look around me and I'm like, I really am like, really. Like, it's just the hair. I feel like it's the hair.
The curly hair?
Really stick out, like, in compared to other girls. Like, I just, boom, I stick out.
The boring straight hair.
Yeah, the boring straight hair. It's like, okay, girl, I've been there, done that. But it's like, no one really has this, like, going on. So that's also, like, I feel like what helps me, like, be super unique. Which I guess is, like, a blessing and a curse. Because, like, if I'm ever trying to like skip work or anything, I can't pass the venues because they'll see my hair. And they're like,
I can't make it. And they're like, girl, we just.
Yeah, literally.
So you shaking ass at Chingon. What are you talking about? Like,
yeah, like based on your story, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, I get like my tall homegirl to like walk next to me or something, or I'll just like put a hood on.
Or straighten your hair, you know?
Or straighten my hair, yeah. But every time I straighten my hair, like it just poofs up, like, because I get in the club and I get
moisture.
Hot. I get hot and sweaty and it gets all fucked up. And I'm like, ugh.
It always smells like hot iron too. There's like one distinct smell I remember from like walking through the club and be like, So I was like,
totally, yeah.
burnt your
like
hair,
burnt
girl.
Hair, yeah.
I used to grab their tips and be like, girl, look what you're doing.
Not the tips.
The tips, girl.
The dead end.
I know somebody.
Yeah, seriously. I got you a business card. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm one of those like people that just pays attention. So like when girls post on Instagram, like holding a cup and like, you know, it's time for a fill. Why would you post this?
Oh, yeah.
And then like, fucking Jonah, I hate when you notice.
Yeah, he'd
like,
be
come
peeping.
on, girl.
Yeah.
Do better. Love yourself a little more.
Yeah, do better, girl. Come
Especially
on.
like in this environment, like everybody's like up with their upkeep, like dudes with haircuts, like
Oh yeah,
it's kind of important, you know. So,
super. Yeah, everyone like wants to look their best, and I don't blame them because like being around people all the time, it's like you want to look, you know, really good. So yeah, I mean, dudes and their haircuts, they take those seriously. Like I feel like there's no in between. Like a dude either takes his haircut really seriously
or
and
nothing,
goes every
or not at all. Yeah,
or not at all.
Yeah.
And that's so I just like noticed that it's so funny. And I have like a lot of like friends that are barbers. Like so many homies are like barbers now. It's like it's like I don't even know. Barbers
they're sprouting like weeds and shit.
Barbers like or a DJ. It's like what? Shout out
all
to DJ
fuck boys
friends.
too.
They're
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty nuts.
Yeah, they're out here living their best life.
Totally. Honestly, like I feel like DJs, which is like gonna sound like crazy to a lot of people, but they're like at least my like DJ friends that are all men are really loyal and they're all really nice guys.
That's a good friend.
And they treat women really nicely, and like so I have no hate against like any DJs. Like I feel like girls think they're like a playboy. Yeah, I mean like I've been involved like with a few, but like again like they're all really nice and like no hate. But yeah, it's always the club promoters. They're the ones that like they're the dudes that think they like own the place just because they're like a promoter. They're like.
They walk in with like arrogance.
They run those streets. Yeah. I'm like, sit down.
I have a friend who she was a bottle waitress at Sevilla actually.
Oh, really?
She ended up like dating and had a kid with the DJ, and now like she's putting their business out on blast. Which, you know, I'm always here for it. Tag me so I can peep.
Yeah.
And she's just like, DJ, he ain't shit. He'd rather be a DJ than be a dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, he's a DJ, girl. Like, what you like?
Totally.
What were we expecting?
Yeah,
like,
I guess it like
it's not like
the environment.
He's a DJ on the weekends and has like a business on Monday.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if he's solely a DJ, what are we thinking?
And I feel like those are like two like jobs that you can't separate. It's like being a DJ and anything else. 'Cause I feel like you're a DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that overtakes like any.
You don't even have a name no more. It's your DJ name.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It's like all I know is like people like off their Instagram handles. You're like, do you know X? I'm like, what's your Instagram? Oh yeah, okay.
You know DJ?
Like,
oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
His name's Steven.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, what?
He has a first name?
No, seriously.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's funny.
Have you made good friends here? Have you noticed like girls are catty or like protective of their property?
Yeah, like I honestly like I've always been super independent, so like I don't really seek friends. Like I just don't need friends, I guess. Like not to sound like weird or anything, but I'm totally fine like just doing my own. Like whenever I go out, like I go by myself. I do not like to go with my friends. Not because I hate them, because like then I feel responsible for them in a way as a friend, and just them being like in my arena of downtown. Like, and then again, like it always like comes like if I bring my homegirls down there, it always like turns into like some work thing because I see people I know, and it's just like I don't want to get all that like together. I want to keep my like girlfriends and like work separate. I had one really close girlfriend, but then like we had like a fallout because of her boyfriend, and then
it's always on.
And it's really unfortunate because that's like, come on, it's like
it's either a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I mean, like she's happy or whatever, and like I'm gonna let them do their thing, like, but again,
she'll
like,
be here when they break up.
Yeah, exactly. Which I'm here because I'm her friend still at the end of the day, but it's also like, girl, like I told you from the beginning, like come on now, like seriously. Yeah, and like I had like a lot of friends when like before I was 21, like I was going to like frat parties and like college parties, which like I hate to admit because again, those not my scene. Never got hit on, never got talked to. I don't know. Again, all they look for is
like at SDSU or something.
Never. I mean, never. I don't know. I don't understand like what the deal was. But
at least that hair, you might get a little.
Yeah,
pull.
I mean they all look for like college girls, and like me, like because I'm only 21, I look a lot older for my age, so they're always probably like, who's this like
who's she chaperoning?
Who's this random? You know, literally like who's like little sisters here?
Who's lost Anne?
Yeah, seriously. So yeah, so like I had a lot of girlfriends like from that era, but like when I started like maturing and doing this and doing life or whatever, I started realizing like they're super like just artificial, and they're only there to like when you want to go out and you want to get drunk and like you want to go out and talk to boys. Like cannot stand girls that are super boy centered. It is like my
or
biggest
they need the attention from
when
men.
they need men. Girl, like stand up. Like I could care less about like. And girls that just seek attention from men, we don't get along. It's like I can't. And like my girlfriend like was like that, so that's why I was like, we need to chill for a bit.
Take a break.
I'm not like that. I'm like so opposite. So like it's hard for me to find homegirls that like I have one really good homegirl right now. And like we are just like this because like we're super alike. We work in the same industry, like super alike. So and I'm fine. Like I'm fine with like just one friend. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Because I don't need other people's opinions. I don't need this and that, and I'm fine. I'm good.
Plus, they judge.
Yeah,
that's one thing I noticed. Like,
they do.
People would judge me, like oh, you still go out, like, yo.
Yeah, totally.
Just leave me alone.
Totally, like I'm
just trying to have fun.
Yeah, I just like saw this TikTok, and the girl was like, I wish people like started like stop hating on people that go to parties and they go to nightclubs and they go downtown. It's like, because who cares? Like they're having fun, like especially if like you had a long day and you're whatever, you just want to like go out and have fun. Why can't someone do that? Like who cares? Just let people live.
Yeah,
like seriously.
People that I used to like party with and then they go and get married or whatever, and then they stop and it's like judging. It's like, cool, like I'm glad you found.
Totally, but I'm not. We're different.
Let me live.
It. Let me do what I want to do. Like we're different.
Yeah.
So, like show some love like to us industry workers, because like we help y'all have fun when y'all go downtown. Who's doing all that work? It's us. Like,
but you guys get a bad rep too. Like if like
party
if
addicts, drunks, this, that. It's like no, and like honestly, it's funny because like I feel like the biggest hustlers that I know and the people that are so intelligent and focused on the future is everyone I know from that industry. Like everyone is so goal oriented.
Yeah,
super like. Yeah, we work downtown, but that's also helping us like do better in the future. And again, networking is like that's all we do, and that's
the biggest part. Networking,
totally, yeah. So show some love.
I was telling my last guys that I took what I learned from like networking and all that into sales, and I was able to be like pretty like good at it.
Yeah,
because I learned a lot. Like I learned how to talk to people.
Totally, yeah.
Where I wouldn't have learned that at school or just from the experience of and I was having fun at the same time. Like
definitely. So. Like you're living your best life.
I think it's dope that you did that. That's smart.
Yeah, I think
a lot of people rather go the school way, which is one way. Good for you.
Yeah, it's just school was never my thing too. Like
it's pretty boring.
It's super boring. And I was like, do I really want to go for 4 more like years? Also, I was going to be there, until I was like 23. And I was like, do I really want to live like my early 20s in school? Like, no, I can always go back to school, which is what I did. I literally like had fun in my first few years of my 20s. And then I went to school and I'm fine. Like I'm still getting education, so like we're all on the same path. I finally got there. What's the difference?
I had a guess she partied till like late, like probably like 30, 31.
Oh, really? And
then she was like, all right. And now she's a therapist. But like she wilded out. She had all the fun in the world.
Yeah.
And now she's like, hey, I had my fun. Now I can, school ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of my like homies, people that are working downtown, they're all like in their 30s. But like, I mean, like they're all chilling. Like, so I don't know. It's so funny too, because like again, because I'm so young, like the people that I like surround myself with. Not that it's a bad thing, but like they're all like in their 30s, and like they have like I know like one friend who's like has a daughter that's like close to my age.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, wow. I mean, like this is really strange. Like I don't know how to and like sometimes I think to myself like I'm like, wow, like what if I like went the college route? Like, and it would be so different. Like because I would actually interact with people like my age, which I also feel like it's really hard for me to find like a boyfriend because I am
a 21-year-old in San Diego.
But I'm so young, but I'm also so advanced. I mean, I moved out of my house when I was 18, moved across the country. I support myself. Like a lot of men my age, they're not there. So I need they don't. So like either I need to not have a boyfriend right now until I'm like 25, or find a man that's like 28, 30, because like they're there. They're literally where I am like at. You know what I'm saying? Which is like kind of a curse. I'm like, man, like if I would have been like a normal 21-year-old, I guess. Because I feel like I really put on a lot of responsibilities on myself when I was 18 and I moved across the country. Started paying rent, all this. Like, but again, like, I was gonna have to get to it eventually when I was an adult. So, but I was like, man, I really like jetpacked into like adulthood. Like, boom.
Yeah. Or a lot of 21-year-olds probably like still living with parents.
They're still living with their parents. They're in school, which is fine. But like, they're not like, I'm like so ready for like, I mean, I'm been
That'd
in
be
the adult
crazy
world.
if you did go out with a guy and he's like, you want to come back to my crib? And he's like, be quiet because mom's in the living room.
Yeah,
like,
I'd
be like, what?
I'd be like, okay, and I'm leaving. Like, goodbye. Like my car like, is already unlocked. Yeah. I haven't had that happen yet, luckily, because like, I mean, it would happen when I would hang out with guys that were my age, 20, 21. But like, again, we don't really have anything to talk about. I feel like. And also like I could never bring a date downtown. Never.
Oh no, they kill him.
And like everyone would know, and then everyone would tell everyone, and then he would be really upset that I knew all these bouncers and these bartenders,
bunch of red flags,
security. So many, they're popping up left and right. But
we can't even walk down the street. She's hugging everybody. Nah, red flag.
Seriously, yeah, and like so that'd be interesting. But yeah,
that for sure. That's what I'm saying. That's like the bad stereotype that you will get. Like if you do date somebody and they're like, oh, you know a lot of people in the nightlife, you know, like
totally, like, or like, oh, you're a bottle girl,
you're a hoe, you know.
Oh yeah, bottle girls are they are so what's the word I'm trying to get at? What's the word?
Misinterpreted?
Misunderstood.
Misunderstood?
Yes, bottle girls are misunderstood.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, and a lot of the bottle girls I know, they're gorgeous, stunning. It's like if you're a stunning, gorgeous girl that you can make money off that, go do it. Yeah. Like, go get that money. Like, you are pretty. Go. The problem is
there is some like that.
Yeah.
So they kind of give.
There's some that are a little too much. Like, okay, girl, like you're not a celebrity. Like, you're just okay. Yeah. So it's like just dial it down a little bit. But
go get my Casamigos, please. Stop.
Yeah, please stop taking Instagram pictures. Yeah.
Can you serve the drink? Yeah. Thank you.
Seriously. Yeah. Just take my $20 for my.
I know you're famous on Instagram, but tequila. I need you to like.
Yeah. I know
pour my drink.
I know you have 20K, but yeah.
No, you got OnlyFans, but right now, I just need my whiskey and ginger ale. Thank you.
Yeah. And that'll be $25.
I had a girl. She's a stripper.
Yeah.
And the only reason I came across her Twitter, and she said like. She's like, I hate being a stripper sometimes because I would never give these guys a chance. Like a date, like a second of my time in real life. Like outside of the club. And when she was on, she's like, dude, it sucks. You got to be nice and like flirty with them. But knowing like outside of this, I would never like.
Totally. And I have a lot of like homegirls that like are all for like, oh, we'll go on this, especially with summer being here. Like, oh, we'll go on this guy's yacht. Like, he has a lot of money. Like, and then like, we'll go, whatever. And then like, and they all like try and like just like be cute with him and like flirt with him and like give him like their attention. Like he's, obviously he's surrounded by beautiful young girls, so he's gonna like do whatever. But like, I'm like, I am not one to act like I like this man for a boat or for a money, ride, for a table at the club. Like, no, like I'm not like that. So like, I salute the girls that can do that, because y'all are getting us on boats and y'all are getting us sections at the club or whatever. But like for me, like I can't do that.
I remember like most girls had like a friend group, like, and there was one we used to call them like the jump off, because it was like that one girl that would go that extra step,
you
to like
gotta have that one
to put them in like the section so they don't get kicked out, or to be on a boat or in Vegas or some shit.
Totally.
So
yeah, my homegirl just like invited me. She's like, oh, like, do you want to come to Cabo? Like, we're gonna have this like this surgeon. He's like, he's gonna pay for like all of us, and like you just have to get your flight. And I was like, like to me, like I'm not gonna go, because like I mean like Cabo is cool or whatever, but like I don't know like this guy, I don't know like these people, I don't like. Still, like, just because I'm super spontaneous and I'm really extroverted, I won't do stuff like that. Like, I won't.
So you like manage the risk.
I don't feel
risk
like,
ratio, right?
Yeah, like I just, what if something happens? Like, stuff can still happen. Like, I'm just like, I don't like that. So it's like,
especially if it's girls you don't know, they might try to set you up.
Like I know them, but like I don't know them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I don't want to go to Cabo like right now. But love them. But like, I'm like, we'll stay downtown, but like I can't
local.
Where I
can still go home.
Yeah, but I'm like I can't go to Mexico.
I mean, it's that risk though, because you hear stories and shit. Yeah. Especially, I feel like some girls be snaky like that though. Like,
super.
We'll bring my girl. You think she's cute? Like, we'll make sure she fucks you.
Yeah.
For them, you know what I mean? And then you're just like, I didn't come here on that tip.
Yeah. No, totally. And I usually don't come on there on like that. It's just like that's not how I roll. Like, I'm really like. I'm not phony like at all like that. So I'm like, I'm super like straightforward, really honest. Like, I will tell you how it is. I don't really care. Like, one thing I'm super big on is like communication, and just like tell me, like, because if you lie to me, it's gonna like waste time and it's gonna like hurt everyone's feelings. Just be for real. Just be honest.
When's your birthday?
November 13th.
Oh, Scorpio.
Yes. Yes.
Another red flag.
Let's get that established. Yeah, I know, right? I know every time like we're at like a dinner conversation or like I'm with friends, we're all like, oh, like bring up your like horoscope, like, oh, what's you? What are you? I'm like, oh, I'm a Scorpio. They're like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's like the whole crowd's like, ooh. I'm like, okay, like what does that mean?
Scorpios are cool, but
yeah,
y'all
feisty
evil.
or whatever. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, super crazy. No. I don't know. I feel like
it's in you, you know?
Totally. It's definitely in me. I definitely like recognize myself as a Scorpio. Usually I try to people guess and they will like guess Scorpio. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's my energy, my aura, I guess. I'm not like one of those crazy
like aura surrounding you.
Yeah, I'm not one of those like crazy horoscope girls. Like I don't know even anything about that. And like I used to have friends that like would base like the men they would see off of that.
That's kind of crazy.
And I'm like, girl, like
it's not that deep.
It's not that deep. Like be so for real right now. Yeah. So.
And then they always blame like a certain sign.
Yeah.
Or if his name starts with a J.
It's like Jupiter or whatever. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you haven't done it because you haven't had like an official boyfriend.
Probably.
Have you? So you haven't had your heart broken?
No, I don't think so. I mean, like I've definitely like like had like talked to, for lack of a better term, to men, like guys we've like been seeing each other and then like we'll stop and then like that hurts, right? Because like I was like super used to your presence and like you brought me a lot of joy and then like we just kind of stopped. So like.
You snatched it away from me?
Yeah, like that hurt a lot, but like I've never had like my heart broken. I've never like had an ex, right? So like whenever girls were talking about, oh, like your ex, my ex this, ex that, like girl, I don't even have like an ex story. Like I cannot relate. Like again, which is like another reason why I'm like, man, like
I think you need to get one just to like for the fun of it, like don't even catch feelings like that.
I know. And like honestly to me, which
like
might sound like this might sound like really fucked up, but like I'm just gonna be honest, like there like are so many people in the world, guys, there are so many options out there that like unless this man is like perfect for me in every single fucking way, which is like probably impossible, but like I'm gonna be so curious like of just and I know and like that's gonna make no guy want to date me, like seriously. And I know that sounds horrible, but like I mean like my best friend back in Florida, that's
Scorpio though.
Yeah, seriously, she got her first boyfriend and like they are gonna get married and like that's it. And she's like, I'm gonna live. That's for it. I'm like, you've never been
your
on
age?
She's my age, yeah.
That's crazy. Don't do that.
I know. Do not do that. Do not have babies. But she's like, yeah. And I'm like, you've never been on another date. You don't know what dating is like. You don't know what going out and meeting like.
The divorce.
I just can't imagine
crazy.
that. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I personally can't imagine that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't recommend nobody even like get tied down to like in your 30s.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
You know?
It's like, what's the point either, really? I mean, like, I feel like your 20s are all about like finding you, trying this, having fun, like not having to worry about a wife, kids.
Don't have to live with the like, damn, what if?
Yeah.
What if I would have gone on, what if I would have done this?
Yeah. I just like saw this thing on Twitter. It was like something called like the man's first love theory. And it says like, a man will never get over his first love. And like someone on Twitter was like, yeah, like I'm married to my wife now, but every time I look at her, like for the past 20 years, all I can think about is that my first love. When she smiles, I think about my first love. When she laughs, and I'm like, wow.
That's crazy.
I'm like, that a poor wife, but like, that's crazy.
I even think of anybody else, I'd be like,
yeah. I'm like, well, man, that's kind of on you now. Cause you could have like left her.
You really don't love your wife, my boy.
Yeah. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty nuts. I've never heard of that theory, but I was like, okay, I need to do a deep dive on that. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
I feel like you need to get like the love and the little heartbreak, get out the way, get the experience, it's kind of be like, all right, that sucked.
Yeah.
Now I know what I don't want.
Totally. Yeah, that's true. I feel like, yeah.
Get your little summer boo, for fun.
Right, and I was just gonna say that because it's summer and like it's nice. And like again, I can't wait for like the real nice warm weather when like everyone's gonna be outside and like everyone's gonna be in a good mood. Like I can't wait for that. Like maybe I'll find a boyfriend then.
Yeah.
I just need to figure out where in San Diego to go to do
or
that.
wait until like November-ish.
Yeah.
Get the little fall boo.
True.
And then dump them before summer.
Yeah. True. Yeah. So you're ready for summer. Yeah.
I'm here for all the toxic. I'm here for slutivities.
Yeah, but everyone thinks I'm toxic. I feel like because I've never had a boyfriend, so like I don't really know if I am, but I feel like I'd be.
We gotta find out,
I guess. Yeah. Who wants to be first? I don't know.
Some guys would be like me. I'll change her.
No, seriously.
And then end up heartbroken. It's all right.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
That'd be fun though. You should do that.
I should
get the
that.
boyfriend just to say like I got an ex.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah.
Just so you can hear a song and be like,
I'm gonna get a shirt that says I have an ex.
Yeah.
Just wear it around.
Looking for my ex. Oh, that's a dope ass idea. Right
yeah, right. Oh my god.
Looking for my ex.
The eye emoji.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
That's good. Yeah.
Because you gotta have to have a boyfriend, girl. Like.
Oh, totally. I know. I don't know if it's
all the
me,
cute couple
if it's
shit.
them. I don't know what it is. I feel like I have like there's 4 things I look for in a man, and that is be funny, have a job, have a good relationship with your family, and have a nice place. Those are literally the 4 things I look for. And not a lot of men have
all 4.
All 4.
Yeah,
some
tough.
have 2, but like not all 4. And like those are are kind of bare minimums.
I feel like funny should be number 1.
Totally, yeah. You have to be funny. Like you have to
imagine
make
being with somebody who doesn't make you laugh.
Oh my god,
that must
I
be
know.
miserable.
Yeah, you have to. We have to have the same sense of humor. I feel like, and like, yeah. So like, I've just been like searching for that. I feel like there have been guys here and there again, but like, also in the dating world nowadays, it's like it's so insane. It's impossible because again, like
if you date older, they're gonna try to like control you.
Totally, yeah. Like I was with like a man that was like 6 years older than me or whatever, and he was always like mentioning like settling down, and I'm like, whoa, like I just turned 21, dude.
I just got my license.
Literally, like you gotta relax a second. Like I'm not ready for that. So like I cannot, like don't look at me. Don't even bring that up around me. Like, what are you talking about right now?
You're all like kids.
Yeah, he was like, oh, like
I'm still a kid.
Yeah, no, seriously,
Yeah.
like, so take a look in the mirror, buddy.
That's
real
funny.
Shit.
I was telling my my homegirl that I went to the club with my boy and he's like single. So single dude's gonna invite girls to the section and shit. And the girl was celebrating her 21st birthday, and I was like, damn, she's young, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
My boy is not. I'm like, what would you want with that though, bro?
Yeah.
Like, maybe like a little club girlfriend, I guess.
I guess like a little boo to to hit up when you're downtown. Like, hey boo, what you doing?
Someone to cheat on or whatever, but like, not take serious.
Oh no, definitely not.
For sure.
Also, like y'all, like, what are you gonna connect on? Like, you're in such different stages of your life. Yeah. Like seriously, like she's just getting out there, and you're like just getting out of it. I guess, like in a way, I don't know, but yeah. So. Yeah.
Gotta meet him at the grocery store or something. Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it has to be organic.
Target,
I guess.
you know.
Like, yeah, you have to like run in. You have to like come up to me and like, and all the guys that like come up to me or like catcall me, like they're never cute. So I'm like, if they were, I would go up to them and be like, okay, like yeah, I'll talk to you, but they're never cute.
It's flirting if they're good looking and like harassment if they're ugly.
Yeah, and I'm like, then I look at myself and I'm like, man, I'm attracting all these like kind of like uggos. I don't understand. I'm like, I need to look in the mirror. I'm like,
what are we doing?
Maybe my ego's
what's
too
going
high.
on?
I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
Like, what are you doing to attract these dudes? Like, is it the outfit, the hair?
It's like the outfits, the hair, totally. Because I always like, I have a really good fashion sense, like super, and like people compliment me on that all the time, and like I know that, and like so like I look good when I go out, like my makeup, my hair, like, and again, people like know me because I'm super bubbly, and so everyone's like, hey girl, hey Adriana, yes I'm here, calm down.
Do you wear a bonnet at night?
Do I wear
for the hair?
Like to sleep, like a bonnet? Yeah, I do.
You ever leave the house with that on?
No. I feel like I would get like canceled or something. Like seriously.
If a guy hits on you with the bonnet,
that's
the one you got to give a chance to.
Yeah,
because he saw you at your lowest and was like,
yeah,
I'm still cat caller.
Yeah, no, I love a bonnet, especially with my hair. Ooh, keeps it like silky smooth and like keeps it up for my face when I'm sleeping.
Go to Target with the bonnet. That's where you're gonna find your love.
Yeah, you're right.
At Target, not Walmart.
That's true.
Definitely don't want a Walmart dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't do that.
No, I haven't been inside
Trader
of Walmart
Joe's?
in like 2 years, I think.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. I'll just go to Target.
Have you been to Trader Joe's?
Yeah, I've been to Trader Joe's. Like, I'll go there occasionally. I like to go there like during like Christmas time because they have all like the seasonal like desserts and stuff. I will scoop up a bunch of those. But like I don't really go there to like go like grocery shopping, and like people always say just go there for all your groceries. Like it's not expensive, like, and it's like good quality stuff. So I'm like, okay, like I need to.
It's a lot of easy, quick shit. Yeah. Like if you have an air fryer,
oh, totally. Oh my god, I love my air fryer.
Like anything, as long as you have an air fryer, you can make anything that's in Trader Joe's.
Totally. Yeah, that's good. That's nice.
Quick meals.
Quick meals. That's what life's about. It's quick meals because I'm always on the go. I'm telling you.
Quick people and quick meals.
I like told myself I like made a goal. I was like, I'm gonna start meal prepping. Like I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make spend a day in meal prep. That lasted like 2 weeks. And then I was like, okay, I'm sick of this shit. I was like, back to the air fryer, back to DoorDash or something. Yeah, it was not for me.
I saw you did a music video, right?
Yeah, I did.
How was it?
Yeah. Oh, it was good. It was really nice. I'd actually never been in like a music video before. So like when he asked me, I was like, okay.
The artist asked you or the videographer?
Yeah, the artist asked me. Yeah, his name is Blako. Shout out Blako. Santa Monica on YouTube. We met like downtown in the downtown scene because obviously he's an artist. And he approached me and he was like, yeah, do you want to be in a music video? I'm looking for, he's only looking for 5 girls. And like this man has like a huge following, like he's, attractive. So I'm like, okay, he definitely has options, right? Like, so when he asked me, I was like, oh my God, like I'm flattered. Like, of course I'll do it. And he was like, okay, like shooting is like, which like caught me off guard. He was like, shooting is from like 8 a.m. to like 5 p.m.
Damn, like a whole fucking shift?
A whole day. Like a whole, and I was like, okay. And like, he was like, yeah, can you be there at 8 a.m. in Mission Beach, which is like 20 minutes from me. So I was like, okay. I ended up like showing up late because I just can't get up that early. Like I really cannot.
Boy. And still do your makeup?
Yeah, and it was like a Saturday night. So like I got home really late like that Friday night. And then, so yeah, we got there. Like there was 5 other girls that were there. I had never met them previously. One of them actually works at Pool House, so like we're coworkers, but I never like met her. The shoot went really well. Everyone looks super good. The song is great, honestly. Like, I think he's gonna do really well on it. So yeah.
That's crazy because if like in what other world like a dude's like, hey, you want to be in my music video? You're
I know, like, and it's so, and like again, like I look back at like and I reflect on like my life in Florida. It's like that doesn't even seem right. Me, like what this girl like in the music? Yeah, it's crazy, and it was like wow, okay. Wow.
I haven't seen the video, but what did you have to do in the video?
Just like like be those like baddies that are like in the back of like the videos and stuff. Like just like look good, like just kind of like dancing and just looking good, I guess. Yeah, I mean like
show a little cheek here and there.
Yeah, like I can't get mad at that. So yeah, and it took them like 2 weeks to edit it, so it came out really fast. And we had like this watch party, and it came out really great. I looked really good, so I was I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, I was like, what if like they get a bad angle? There's like one angle of me where I'm like scratching my neck,
like a crackhead, or what?
Yeah. Wait, I never thought of it like that. Oh my God, yeah.
Like who invited the fiend?
Like a crackhead. Yeah. With like my long ass nails all the time. So like
paid her with the hair or what?
Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, fuck you guys. But yeah. So
was there any like BBL girlies there or what?
Yeah, I think
that's what's up.
I think me and like only one other girl, like
there was
naturals? 5 of us that had and like no hate to them or whatever, but I was like, girl, I mean like it was very BBL-y.
It was the BBL was BBL-ing?
Like the BBL was BBL-ing, yeah. And I was like, wow. And like I had posted like a video on like my Instagram story of like us and all the girls. And my dudes were like, oh my God, like, is she single? Like all this, tag her, what's her at? I'm like, bro.
Move ugly.
I'm like, get out of my face. Yeah, I'm like, get out of the way.
You think you'll ever do that?
No, I don't, because
it's like such a norm now.
It's such a norm, and because I feel like also like a lot of guys, like at least the good guys, like I think like they like natural, right? Like the guys that like are straight and like have good morals, like guys that like BBLs, they're phony, they're fake, like just like the BBLs. So it's like, of course they would like that. But also like BBLs have a lot of like so many like safety risks that like girls do not pay attention to.
There's girls that died over that shit.
Yeah, because like what happens is like they block like where the fat can go. So like the fat just goes to other parts of your body. Yeah. Other parts could be near your heart, and that can cause a stroke and stuff like that. So it's like, girl, y'all need
to be a waitress.
And like crazy. This trend's gonna be over in like 10 years or whatever, and then skinny is gonna be back in style, and y'all gonna start deflating yourselves or something. Like I don't know.
That's the crazy part. Like, what are we doing? Like in 10 years, like how are they gonna look? Because even girls that get boobs, apparently, like every 10 years they gotta get them done, redone again. Like, you gotta get that BBL done again.
I don't know. That's what I wonder. I'm like, it has to, because like, I mean, it's fat, so it goes like somewhere. It doesn't stay there forever. But
the old ladies with BBLs, that's gonna be a sight.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're so right. And like also everyone with like tattoos and stuff like that, because like seniors nowadays, they don't have like crazy tattoos like people do nowadays. But yeah, I don't know. That's so funny. And this is so random, but I've never like touched a BBL. Like I should have asked one of my homegirls when I was there. I was like, can I just like touch it, like poke it, like just what does it feel like? You know,
a rock.
Like a rock? Does it feel soft? Like I don't know.
I remember I went to a strip club a long time ago.
Yeah.
And the girl was like giving me a lap dance. Which I don't even know if they should call it a lap dance. Like it's like a hovering.
Sure.
But the girl
levitating.
Yeah, the girl next to her giving a lap dance was like grabbing her ass.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Stop! I just got it done." And I'm like, "Damn, girl, you like
no way."
I was like, "You didn't even
dead.
No recovery time, just straight to the club."
She got right off the bed like an hour ago.
She's like, "I'll bandage up later and shit."
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, you gotta make that money back. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I feel like you can always tell too when it's a BBL. Like it's like, you know, like you just can tell. It's too round. It's too bulbous. Like
there's this girl at the gym I go to. It's like sticking out like a cone.
No.
And it's like,
yeah, I know.
I know you mad about
Is she like
that.
short, kind of like too?
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like it looks like a torpedo.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that's
yo,
so weird. And like, guys can't think that's attractive. Like,
so, I mean, somebody does.
Some, but I'm like, like. No,
yeah. I just don't like when it's like hella like. And the thighs are super thin. And it's like this big old butt.
Yeah, it looks like a beach ball is in there. Like it's super bulbous.
Smuggling.
Yeah,
beach balls.
it's like, and then you walk and it like moves like all at once.
It's like the thighs.
Yeah, the thighs are always like super thin.
Yeah,
and,
it's
like really weird.
Should have got like a matching thigh package.
Yeah,
or some shit, you know?
yeah, no, a 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah,
BOGO. Yeah.
So I got a homegirl. She works at which pool party you work at or pool house?
Pool house. Yeah.
I don't know if she works there, but she works at a pool.
Yeah, sure.
Thing. She's a waitress. And I took her birthday pictures. I do photography.
Yeah.
And she has like these scars from lipo.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Why'd you do that?" She's like, so stupid. She's like, "I could have just worked out."
Yeah.
You know, 'cause she was already thin.
Yeah.
She's
there's so many things you can do. Lipo and stuff like that. That's just like a fast fix for like people
quick.
that don't want to put in the work. It's like just put in the work and then it'll look better. It'll be safer and you know. Yeah.
Yeah, because dying over surgery is kind of crazy.
It's so crazy. Yeah. It's really nuts. So many women are doing it because they just want to like fit that image of like what's popular right now, which is like big lips, big titties, big butt. Like,
but it's like fashion. Like it's going to leave and then something else replaces it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It really is. Like times change. Like, I mean, like, you know, back then, like skinny was all in and stuff like that. Yeah. Like who says that's not going to come back?
Then big fake titties was in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are nuts too. Yeah. Those you can always tell are fake too. It's just like doesn't fit with your.
But it's kind of like accepted.
Yeah, those are because they're super normalized now. I feel like a lot of girls get them because theirs are just like too small. So like okay, and like good for them because they're just small. But like girls that get BBLs, it's like you're just trying to fit an image. Oh, because you know it's like, well, what do you need all that for?
The girls that get like the titties just want to. You know, wear better blouses.
Totally, because like those like look good with certain like outfits and stuff like that. Like it's literally an accessory, like for,
right. It's like
for, V-necks.
It's like a
stuff,
hoop
like,
earring and shit.
Totally, yeah. It makes them like look really nice.
But the BBL, nah, come on.
Yeah, no.
I mean, no shade to all the BBL girlies.
No shade. Whatever, it's your money. Do your
rock
thing.
Out.
Yeah, you look good. Yeah, that shit, girl.
Yeah,
you're right. Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Would you want to marry somebody who found you attractive when you're BBL and like? Who didn't before, you know? He was like, nah, she had no ass.
That's because that's fake. Yeah, and like, that's what I hate. I hate fake people. No, there's no way. No. People always ask me, like, are your lips... My lips are 100% real. Like, I've never done anything to my lips. And like,
no fillers?
Like, nothing. I've never done anything to my face. And people are like, oh my God, what? Like, you're lying. I'm like, no, just, I don't know. I was blessed.
You're like, I'm young. What the fuck?
I'm young. I look good. I use sunscreen. I don't know. I'm just... I'm
which is, you know, people from Florida usually got that, like, sunburned skin, you know?
You got those really old, wrinkly people walking around that are, like, brown. It's
yeah, like the sun fucked you up.
Oh yeah, it's really nuts. I'm like, wow, y'all. Yeah, I used to like not believe in sunscreen like at all. Like when I was lifeguarding.
What?
Yeah, cause like I always still got burnt anyways, and I was just like, and you sweat and like you get in the pool and I like forget to put it on. But like I definitely use it on my face. That's where you need to use it because like you get wrinkles and stuff. Like
Did you ever save anybody? Lifeguarding?
No, we never had. I mean, like I've assisted in saves, but I've never personally like seen something happening. And like our pool where I used to work out was 16 feet deep.
That's deep.
So deep. And worse, we had to do
like
when
divers?
we had because we had like training every 2 weeks and to keep our license up, and we had to be able to reach the bottom of that pool.
Oh shit!
16 feet deep.
How
That's
are you
not a
reaching that?
normal
Like,
person can do that. That's not an everyday. Oh, I can.
Especially if you like
train for that.
Like skinny. Like
I mean, I'm a really good swimmer, but yeah, I know it's So what you do is like you know the lifeguard tubes with like the really long strap.
Yeah.
So what you do is something called like a I think it's called a pulley maneuver or something like that. You tie two of them together and you leave it at the top, and then you anchor your weight. You like do this down, so you're holding on top while it's up there. So if you were to save someone, you grab them and then you
and then float you up. Oh shit!
And that takes a lot of strength and breathing training and stuff like that. Ooh, that job is not for the weak. And in the Florida heat. And lifeguarding is so boring because all you do is sit up there and you just do this. You got to just scan the water. And what's even worse is we would have like our people that used to license us, like Red Cross and Ellis. They come in and they'll test you. So like they'll like have someone that's working for them like pretend to drown, and if you don't like see them or something, your license gets like taken away. That's like serious, obviously. But they would do that all the time, and like you never knew when it was gonna happen. So you had to be on your A game.
You never tried doing that out here?
Lifeguarding?
You got the experience?
I thought about doing beach lifeguarding, but
no Baywatch action?
I know. But then for beach lifeguarding, you have to be an EMT paramedic.
Oh.
And I'm not. So I mean I had went to nursing school and stuff like that, but I was working in a pool, so like it was
there's pools around here, like public pools.
Yeah, I know, that's true. Yeah. But I've outgrown lifeguarding. I did I did that for like 6 years between the YMCA and then like my local pool. I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm done.
Just a bunch of little boys.
I do miss swimming so much. Like I love swimming. I'm obsessed with it. I go to like the LA Fitness pool sometimes, but like I cannot get in the water because it's full of old men. It's literally full of just old dudes. And I asked the receptionist one day, I said, girl, what is the best time to go to the gym when there are no men in the pool, when I can just chill? She was like, girl, like never.
Do they like talk to you or?
They'll stare at me. They just stare at me. Yeah, I like, they just stare at me. So. And I'm
that's
like, okay.
Uncomfortable.
And it's so annoying. It's like super annoying. It's like, dude, like just leave me alone. It's nice to be pretty, but it's also not like nice to be. Like I just saw this tweet and it was like, the one thing about being like a pretty girl is like guys just want to say they experienced you instead of like, and like being with you. Which that's is like, true. That's so true. Like, because guys just want to flex for their homeboys. Like, oh, I got
look what I smashed, whatever.
Totally, yeah. And like, that's it. And like, it's like, oh my God.
They drain your energy and then dip.
Yeah, it's so
What do they
annoying.
steal from you? Collagen. They steal your collagen and then.
Yeah, and then they'll just be like, okay, bye. Kick you to the curb and
then go marry like an ugly girl.
Literally.
And you're like, yo, what the fuck?
What are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Now that you think, now you mentioned that, like, I remember like, when the homies are all chilling, he was like, yo, I smashed this. I mean, that's a nice notch. That's a good notch for you.
Right, yeah.
We're not even like, what's she like? Like,
no, exactly.
Cool?
They're like,
it was just like,
damn,
yo, that's a solid notch.
Good for you. And it's like, what about, how does like the girl feel? It's like, damn, okay, ouch. Like, okay, thanks. Like, because you were nothing great. So at least you get to, at least you get to like, flex. But I can't flex about you because that was nothing. But
like a whole minute.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, that's common out here, I'm telling you.
Don't do that to my fellow kings and
sorry,
shit.
Y'all. I know, but I need to get right.
Hella disappointing, hon.
Yeah.
And men would just be like, oh well.
It's a dime a dozen that I'm like impressed. Yeah. It's been a minute.
That's sad, fellas. Come on, man.
Now, yeah.
Y'all making San Diego look bad out here.
Yeah. These men are nuts.
But those are the ones just like experiencing you.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, cool, whatever, but I don't know. And I feel like also like, it's like, and then we have these like soul ties, and then it's like, well, whenever I see you in public, it's like, damn, it's like we hooked up, we've been together, and it's just like so weird. I don't know.
Like they walk like you don't exist and shit.
Yeah, I've been like shitting where I eat, and I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I need to like.
You knew about that saying too.
I know.
And you still did it.
I know, but that was like. Then I was like, oh, I need to get ready. I can't be doing that no more. Because again, like the circle is so small. It's like everyone who knows your business. I don't want people to know my business. Like, especially like my love life and stuff like that. It's like stay out of that. So
definitely stay away from that because it gets messy.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. It really does out here. I'm telling you.
Then they started like sharing notes, like, oh, you got her too.
And then it's just like I don't. Yeah.
And then the girls too.
Yeah, it's too much. You can't be doing.
That's the only thing about that industry that was just like you really can't be in a relationship in that industry. You're like your man has to be mad secure.
Yeah, I know, and I just like saw like
And you're curious, like you said, you're gonna be curious. So it's like,
I just saw like this other guy who was on a podcast. He's in the industry as well, and he was saying the same thing. He was like, she was like, it's hard to separate like work and life, and it's just because a lot of people they do think, oh, you work in a club, oh, you know this and that. It's like no, it's like I'm still a human outside of it. It's just what I happen to do. My profession just happens to be in nightclubs. Yeah, like who cares? I'm very different than that. So
it's like almost like stripping.
Yeah,
without the nudity, you know what I mean? Like,
pretty much. It's like
it's the same
girls
stigma.
Are allowed to feel confident and go out and get money. It's like, girl, if you want to do that, go do that.
Yeah,
Who cares? Like, you know, people shouldn't like think that's weird or be like, oh my God, like she's a hoe. No, it's like she's just doing what she likes to do and getting money for it. I don't know, you know?
But it is the same stigma because it's like, it's almost entertainment, you know? Like,
yeah, true. And
all y'all do is fuck. And,
yeah,
and I bet you that, no offense, but I bet you like the bottle waiters are more hoes than the strippers.
Oh, yeah. For sure, yeah. Because also, like, the bottle girls are a lot more involved with, like, conversations in the clubs. Strippers, they just do their thing and leave.
Yeah. Rub on your shit and then be like, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
$20.
Yeah, totally. And then you're like, damn, there goes my gas money. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, I just spent my dub.
Yeah.
on this whack-ass dance.
No, seriously, yeah. And it was, like, usually never worth it.
I don't know, but the bottle waiters be making money. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe you should look into it because they
they do. Oh, they make money for sure. Yeah, totally.
Because I know, because you know, when me and my boys go and pop, you know, bottles or whatever, it's just like their tip is like $300-400.
Oh, totally.
And that's just our table. Like,
totally.
They have like 2-3 tables.
Totally,
you know.
yeah, for sure. I know. I need to get with it, but I'm also like so young, and I'm also like so advanced in like who I know. It's like you know, like a lot of the bottle girls are like in the late 20s, early 30s. Like,
oh shit, no way.
Yeah, especially the ones in downtown. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm
with kids and shit.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I need to go to the bathroom. I need to pee. I've been
drinking
this
for
water,
sure. It's the first
like,
door on the right.
Entire time.
Much better.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna start squirming on camera. Like, I don't want that to happen.
Leg starts to shake and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, oh, she needs to pee. So I'm like, let me just go take care of it right now.
Not too long ago, I went out. Me and my boys, we came back here to have some, you know, the afters.
After, sure.
Yeah, and because your vape, the girl left her vape here,
Someone was excited, huh?
I was just like, I don't know who this belongs to, like my homie or her, you know. So it's just kind of like, so I sent them a message. They are like, just throw it away. I was like,
yeah, people like.
I thought people took them serious. That's why I was like,
yeah, everyone like has the mindset of like, oh, finders keepers.
Oh, for real?
Like, those things are expensive, you know. So it's like,
oh no shit, I don't vape, but
yeah, they're usually like $25. So
how long they last?
Like I guess it depends on the person.
Okay.
Like how bad of like a fiend you are, I guess. Like typically like 2 weeks.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's not too bad for like $25, I guess. But,
yeah.
Everyone's like so cheap. They're just like, oh, I found one. Even if like you don't know whose mouth that was, you don't know like what they had going on.
Yeah, a little herb action.
It's like you're not gonna be touching like all that. No, thank you.
Especially, hey, did you hear about that shit in Houston?
No.
Like all the STDs.
No.
It was like 60,000 people tested for like for some type of STD.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
HIV was in there,
really?
like
in Houston?
chlamydia.
Wow. I need to take a trip to like Houston or Dallas.
Trying to cash on me?
No, but like I've never been there. Everyone's always like talking about it. Or like ATL, like Atlanta.
Yeah.
Hot Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah. Dallas is dope.
Too.
What? Dallas is dope.
Dallas, really?
I partied in Dallas. Cool.
Oh yeah, they have like a nightclub scene. Like that.
Yeah. They have a chingon out there.
Oh, that's right.
The owner from here opened one up in Fort Worth.
That's right. I always like see the DJs at Chingon here. They go over there.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know, Chaos Allen?
Oh, Chaos. Yeah,
that's my boy.
Sure.
I promoted when he was a DJ.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I know him from the clubs for sure. He's at Chingon quite a bit.
Yeah. Sidebar.
Yeah. Ooh, sidebar. I remember I was on like a crazy bender for New Year's Eve because like everyone goes feral like New Year's Eve in downtown. It's like a mess down there.
Yeah.
And sidebar was reopening at 6 a.m.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and like a bunch. I mean, it was packed. Yeah. Everyone was up at like 6, 7 a.m. because I mean, no one had slept.
Nobody else.
But we were like, it was like a whole like nightclub. I mean, you know, I was like, what? This is crazy.
They left at 2, went to the afters, and then went.
Yeah, and then they came back out. I was like, wow.
That's crazy to be partying when the sun is up.
I remember when I left like a bar one time and the sun was coming up and like the birds were chirping. I was like, oh no. I was like, I hate this. Like, I hate this. Like, I can't. I'm not one to.
That's cool in Vegas. Have you gone to Vegas yet?
I've been to Vegas once. Okay. Yeah,
I was 21 and you're 20. Like,
yeah, it's actually a funny story. And the time I got there because I actually was getting gas one day and this like guy came up behind me. He's like, hey, like you're really pretty, yada yada. Can I get your number? Okay, sure. I give it to him. That same day, he texted me and he was like, hey, would you want to come to Vegas with me? I'm going to go to the NBA Summer Games. And I was like, at first I was like, I don't know who this guy is. Like, you know, I don't know. But like, I mean, he seemed like a good guy. We had a good interaction. So I was like, let me think about it. Like maybe. Because also like Vegas isn't too far. So I'm not going anywhere crazy. And the day after he texted me, like, do you want to go? And I was like, well, I'm at work right now. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll go. Like, fuck it. I will go. I'd never been to Vegas before. Yeah, I'd never been. It was my first time. And so we booked a flight. And then he picks me up from work. I had like brought my bag to work and stuff. And we went and we stayed for like 2 days, went to the NBA summer games, and it was fun. And yeah, so that was the first time I went to Vegas, and I haven't been back.
Did you go pool party, club?
No, I don't even think I was 21 yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I was still 20 at the time, I think.
So you haven't experienced
I haven't experienced Vegas like nightclubs. No, I really need to. It's just so hot over there, which is like, the first time I went and I stepped out of the airport, I explained to people, like, it's if you were to open up an oven, that's the same heat. That's literally, and just staying in that's Vegas heat.
Yeah.
But everyone, like, loves Vegas, I know.
But, like, at the pool party, you got the misties, the drinks.
I definitely need to hit one of those for sure. Yeah. I know, like, there's a lot of, like, stuff floating in the water, which, like, makes me super queasy.
Don't
like,
get in the water,
I'll just stay outside the water.
They did that, where they tested some of the Vegas pool party water.
Did they really?
Yeah, it had, like, fecal matter, all kinds of bacteria in there.
Yeah.
But people are like splashing water in their mouth.
Yeah, and there's like so many. It's like packed.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about going to a Splash House, the festival in Palm Springs. But same thing, same huge pool, and I'm like the whole venue is like a pool. So I'm like, I don't know, like,
you got to check out Scottsdale too.
Yeah. I do.
Phoenix?
I liked Arizona when I was moving here. We stopped in there. We stopped in Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
And I liked Phoenix. It was cute.
It's hot as fuck.
Super hot. But I really liked the new like landscape because I've never been in desert really. So I was like, wow, this is interesting. I like.
What's up with you in the desert? Like,
I don't know. I think also like it's like somewhat like aesthetic to me. It's very like peaceful and calm and like very serene. I don't know.
Remember I said rattlesnakes?
Yeah, I know. But like I also like the first time I saw a cactus when I was moving here, I was like so amazed. I was like, wow, they really look like this. Like, you know, I've never seen a cactus in real life. I was like, this is awesome.
How crazy to like live in like Florida, and then see something that here like so used to.
Yeah, I know, totally. Yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, I do need to go to Arizona, and it's not even a far drive, huh? Just to get like into there
to like here? Arizona, not like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Oh, really? No, it's not bad.
No, it's not far.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But you need to check out you need to like hit the party spots.
Yeah, in Phoenix too.
Hit Phoenix, Vegas, Texas.
I need to go to Vegas again. Yeah,
you need to before you even get married. Don't do that.
Totally.
Like, go have fun.
Yeah, probably like maybe like my birthday this year. I'll go to Vegas for sure. Yeah, I just
need
to like find the right.
November, it's alright.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It'll be November.
Yeah, no pool parties.
You're right. Yeah, it's true. Maybe I'll go in a few months then. Because again, like the flight's not even that expensive. Like it's not a huge inconvenience to go to Vegas. I almost
went not too long ago with my friends from the Barbershop.
Oh, really?
The flight was $70 there and back.
Really? Yeah, that's like nothing. Yeah, it's like I can go there like once a week if I wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. Like. That's what I'm saying. And you're a girl, so you don't even have to worry about like covers.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that makes.
Just take a little slutty friend with you.
Yeah, just like one friend.
One slutty friend.
Because I don't have to worry about so many people. Yeah, but like one thing about me is like my social battery, especially working down there, it
dies quick.
It dies so quick, and when it dies, I like leave. Like I need to go.
Irish goodbye.
I'm just dip? Like I will honestly sometimes, but like I just need to go. Like, I can't. Like when I'm like I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Like I get tired of like dancing. I get tired of like seeing everyone. I get tired of like being like like I'm in a club. Like it's like okay, I need to like chill.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Go home, turn on some Netflix.
That was like what happened when I went to Horizon, the music festival, the EDM one in downtown.
Not too long. Last weekend.
Yeah,
right?
It was last weekend. It was so funny because like. Me and my homegirls went, we got invited to go on this boat party, and we're like, okay, we're going to go. We were leaving Pool House for the day. We got to the dock where the boat was at. We walk up there, and there's like, I swear to God, 30 girls and maybe like 5 guys.
That's what's up.
And none of the guys were attractive. So, but us as girls, and we were walking up there, all the girls were giving us looks. They're all like in their cliques. So we're like,
it's 5 guys, girl, relax.
Huh? Yeah, I know. But like what they like all my friends were like we want to find drugs, and like they're not gonna find like drugs from like these guys that like all these other girls are gonna want the same thing. Yeah. Also the guys were not cute. So again, I don't fake things. So I was like, okay, I'm and I don't feel like hanging out with any of these girls or whatever. So we ended up not going. And so we were like, okay.
Y'all went on and got off?
No, we just didn't get on at all.
Oh, no,
and
shit.
we felt really bad because we were personally invited. But like the vibe, we were just feeling like the vibe wasn't like, no.
How'd you get out of it? How would you say?
We literally just walked away. There were so many people, he was not going to notice.
Yeah.
We texted him later. And
what if he was like,
sorry.
Where is she, my love?
I
my
know.
Cinderella.
And like we think that was what happened to one of my homegirls was like, he really wanted her to go. And like even she didn't go. We were like, 3 of us were like, no, we're going to dip. So we were like, okay, well, what's there to do? And then my one friend was like, well, the EDM concert's going on. I'm like, well, I didn't get tickets. I didn't, And so well, let's just like hit up one of our homeboys that works for like the company that's throwing it, see what he can do. And he texts her back and he's like, yeah, just he sends her like these phony screenshots of like the ticket. He's like, just use these at the gate. And we're like, okay, like, yeah, we'll fucking try. We get up to the gate, get our ID, and the girl's like scanning our QR code. She's like, oh, it's not popping up. And she's like, what are your names? And we're like, oh, fuck, because like, we didn't buy tickets. So we're like, oh, we're just like giving our real names. She's like, oh, well, I can't find your ticket, but you guys are good to go. So we're like, oh, shit, okay, fuck. Like, so we got through that. And then we saw our homeboy who was there. He upgraded us to VIP. Oh. And that was $500 for the three of us. And he just on the spot just threw out $500. I was like,
for you guys,
Ross. I was like, damn. Okay, so like that's what we did on Sunday, and like it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's a fun Sunday.
Yeah, I got in for free. Like didn't pay a dime. Like I saw an EDM concert. I was like, I don't like EDM music, but like for the vibe, like it was fun.
I could put up with it for like 20-30 minutes. And
totally, because then after a while, it's the same thing. It's just like, and then my head started getting like tired because I'm like doing this like for fucking 30 minutes, like, you know.
It's hard to dance to, like, and unless you know how to shuffle and shit. But then it's like
you can't dance to it. You just
can't be
sit there
shuffling
and
for
like
40 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like nah.
A lot of like trying to talk to somebody.
Yeah,
I really like this song. You know.
Yeah, like I went to Rolling Loud and like that was insane. Like
was that in LA?
It was in Inglewood, in LA. I'm not gonna go again. I think that was it, and then I'm like, okay.
But that's more hip hop, ain't it?
It is hip hop, yeah. But I mean, like the crowd wise, like oh my god. So me being a smaller girl, I'm only 5'3", and I'm not like huge or whatever. It's just when you're in those crowds and like say like a beat's about to drop or like some part of the song hits. When people start moving because of that, everyone sways, and you are in. I was lifted off my feet countless times, and I'm like, holy fuck, and people start freaking out because we're like in a wave. We're like, fuck,
riding a wave of people.
It was so insane, and I was like, holy fuck, people's phones were getting stolen left and right, fuck. Like this and that, like the bathrooms were porta potties, and mind you, these tickets were like $300 each
for porta potty.
Yeah, and I'm like, and there's so many people. It was really, really freezing when we went to so I had like hot hands shoved in every crevice of my body because I was a Florida girl and I was like dying. So, and also like one thing they don't tell you about Rolling Loud is, so they come out with like the set list, right? The flyer or whatever. And then the day before they drop like, you know, what stages they're going to be on. But like, say like they had like Travis Scott, Kanye West, and Lil Uzi on the flyer. They're all going to be on separate stages at the same time.
That's trash.
I was like, you have got to be fucking kidding me.
You thought they were going to be like one by one?
Yeah, or something like that. And it was not. So I had to pick between Future and Lil Uzi Vert. I was like, Future. You got to go. I went with Future. I did, of course. Like, hello, he's the GOAT. But like my girlfriend was like, I want to go to Uzi. And I was like, but come on, Future. Like, come Future. Like, come on. He never performs or anything like that either. I feel like he's like getting older. Like, so yeah, we made the wise choice and went with that. But I was like, that's kind of fucked. So
yeah, because you really only getting like one show. You're not even getting the one that you want either.
Totally. You're really only getting, and like on a good day, maybe you'll see like, you know, 5 shows. So that's just like how it goes. It's just like, wow, this is.
I'm not big into crowds, so I don't like going to like concerts.
I'm not either, really. I'll do it once in a while, like for a concert, but like, yeah, I try to avoid them.
Yeah, especially like if I'm going with my wife, like because she becomes my priority to make sure she's safe.
Yeah.
So I'm just like.
Doing this and
just freaking out. I can't even enjoy the show and shit.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I feel you. Yeah. Have you been to a Padres game yet?
That's not this year. I want to though.
Yeah. It's a vibe. It's such a vibe. It's such a vibe. Like I feel like people only go just like for the vibe.
They don't even care about baseball.
Around, drink and like just hang out.
It's not like the Padres are really that good anyway.
No, yeah, totally. Yeah, they're pretty average.
Have you gone this year?
I went to one. Yeah, I took my grandma to one game because she had never been. Yeah, she had never been to a Padres game. I was like, girl, you gotta like check out the stadium.
She here, like she lives here?
Yeah, she lives here. Okay. Yeah, not too far from me. She's like, okay, I'm gonna take you out, and that was nice. Got like a beer. Those beers are like $20 each for like, you know, a regular.
A tall boy.
Yeah, I was like, what? This is insane. I get why people like pregame and like before they go, but
yeah, it's expensive. Like every time that I've gone, like. It's like $100 at least.
Yeah, it's insane, and that's like one thing that's nice about being a girl. I guess like I don't really have to pay for things, which is like nice. Sorry, man, but like I don't. So
pretty privileged.
Yeah,
we don't get that.
But like I'm not a girl to go in the club and seek guys out for drinks. I hate that. But it's that's super catty and like tacky and weird.
But it happens.
Yeah. I mean, sure, naturally though. But I'm not gonna be like, hey girl, like go, you know. Go.
Have you had like the VIP hosts like grab you and be like, yo, come to my friend's table?
Oh my god, all the time. I'm like, you all should call me like a part of your paycheck at this point,
right?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, hey, we have a big spender over here. I need you to. Yeah.
Oh, is that what they say?
Oh yeah,
I've always wondered like,
spender. I have a client.
How are they getting these girls to come to like the sections and shit?
Yeah, that's pretty much. And like a lot, like another reason why I became so popular was because like my pretty face. Guys were like, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come to this thing. I'm like, oh my god, okay, sure. Just to like represent them, right? As like, being
you guys
there.
ever ask like, hold on, is there any cute dudes there though? Like,
no, because I already know.
Thanks
it's not
for like
be.
the big spender part, but
There's
like
never gonna be. So I'm like, dude. Yeah.
So you guys go be polite for the one drink and then
go be polite, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I always wondered because they would be like, you want us to bring girls? Like most of my friends are married, so we'd be like, yeah, we're cool.
Yeah.
But I've always wondered, like, what do they tell these girls? Like a group of girls, like.
Well, that's what it's called. Like they call them like bottle rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bottle rat. They just like want to get like, be at a section in a club with a free bottle. Like, okay, girl, like, do your thing. But also like guys are gonna expect like something. It's not like, it's not just you're gonna get it your way. But yeah, I had those days. Those are fun. Yeah. But it's all part of the networking. So
yeah, get to meet. You never know who you're gonna meet though.
Totally. I mean, I was in a section with Neo.
No shit.
Yeah, he like personally invited me.
Oh, that's wasn't he at that pool thing?
He popped out to day and night. So like it was funny because like I saw the flyer and I was like, no way, Neo is like coming to downtown San Diego. Like
that's
this
random.
Club I frequent all the time. Sure enough, he showed up, and then he invited me to his section at Omerta, and there was like literally only like 8 people in the section, and like he personally invited me. It's like,
that's
what
dope.
the fuck?
You like that spot?
Omerta? Yeah, I do.
It's
the ceilings are a little low for me, but it gets really popping on like a Friday.
It's like more of a like college student.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and like the music there is also more of like top 40. So like if that's what you want, you go there. But I
went there once or twice, and I remember like there's no cell phone service down there either.
That's so
true. That sucks. But
I know.
But I remember thinking like, oh, it's like I know downtown has like young people, but then there's like young college kids, you know what I mean? Like you see them like newbies. In vans and like a hoodie, and they'll it's like okay, they're not really into like the downtown scene.
They'll go there. They'll go to like American Junkie, stuff like that. Yeah, pretty much.
That's what's up. I didn't know he was in town.
Yeah,
I think I saw somebody post a picture with him too.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I was shocked. And it was so like funny because like when you pull up to the section, like he first pulled up like into the club with like 2 like badass bitches like on his arms, like. Of course. And then like the whole time we were in the section, he's like feeling both of them up at the same time. This is like weird. I mean, okay.
He didn't try to pull you? Like
No, because I was like with my one like guy friend. I feel like he was like cock blocking me. And of course, what guy wouldn't cock block me from Neo? Like of course because they would be like,
what? That's when he's supposed to let you like.
I know, but guys don't. They're like, I don't want her, because they know I have a chance, and they get all nervous about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
He probably likes you then.
Yeah. Oh, probably.
I went out a couple Sundays ago with 2 of my homegirls, and we ended up at Chingon.
Oh yeah.
And there was a party of these dudes dancing, and I was like, "Yo, girls, like, y'all dancing, like, let's go vibe with them." So we ended up going with them, and I don't know if they thought that maybe I was with one of them, but I was like signaling to. I was like, "Yo, my man, like, come holler at her." Like, it took them forever. I was kind of low key disappointed, like, bro. I'm letting you know, like,
he's lagging for real.
Like, get these girls. Yeah. They were just on some bullshit. I get it. Nobody wants to be rejected.
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but your homie's cock blocking.
Yeah, also like Chingon is like really small. So like if you were to see someone and like interact and not go well, you're gonna see them in like 2 seconds when you turn around.
Like, oh, that didn't work out.
So it's like I just stay up in the DJ booth and like mind my business. And just kind of look at everyone down there. I'm like, oh hey everyone.
Why'd you take your homie if you know he might have?
He was gonna go anyways. He was already gonna be in the section. Right. So I was like, okay.
I don't remember which R&B performer grabbed the girl from like the line,
really,
like the club line to get in.
No way.
Grabbed her and threw her and just took her into like his car, and I was like, that was easy. Like, artists got it pretty good. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, a lot of them like think like I was like recently seeing this like Padres player, right? Which is like crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and
he was just experiencing you.
Yeah, and also I feel like because he knows he's a Padres player, he knows any girl is gonna want him.
But is he like a annoying? Like I don't want to know the name, but I'm saying, but is he like?
Yeah, he is. Right. Yeah, so
he doesn't just ride the bench and shit.
No, he doesn't. He plays every game. So, but I didn't like that attitude. Like he seemed like he had a little bit of high of an ego. And I was like, I don't like
Well, you fed into it too.
Yeah, I did, but come on, I was a Padres player. Come on now, I'm not gonna say no to that.
You thought that was hubby?
He had called me. I was working downtown, like after they played the Yankees, and he was like, I'm driving right now. I'm leaving. Do you want to
the stadium?
Do you want to come over? Yeah, and I was like, first of all, why are you driving if you live downtown? Like from the.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, like I was doing. I don't know what the fuck he said, but I was like, okay, fucking weird. But yeah, he picked me up and then we hung out, and that was.
But is he single?
Yeah, he's single.
Not married?
No, I don't think so. No, but he's actually like pretty younger too. He's on the younger side. So,
oh, okay.
That's nice. But yeah. So
does he give you free tickets?
No,
girl, you gotta get something out of this.
I know. I also like didn't want to ask. Like one thing about me, like I've like hung out with celebrities and like whatever. But like one thing I don't like to do is like let them know they're a celebrity and let them know that I know that. I don't want to boost their ego. I hate like boosting. I like to act very normal. Like when Comic-Con was here, this actor had like hit me up and he's like, hey, I'm staying here. You come over and we'll hang out. I was like, okay, sure. And like he was a big actor at the time. I didn't even like very casual when we were hanging out. Like, I didn't mention anything about anything because I don't want them to like be like, oh, she's a fan or like, oh, she, whatever. Because you're a human. You are a normal person. Just because you're famous does not mean anything. Yeah. You're still a human man. So let me figure that out first. You know what I'm saying?
Was he cool? A cool vibe?
Yeah, he was cool vibe. I actually like spent the night there at the hotel. He was staying at the Omni at the time, in downtown, next to like Petco actually. Yeah, it was fun. It was again like so weird because like he was staying there for one night and he DM'd me.
How did he come across you?
I have no idea.
Oh, he just probably
he actually hit me up and he was like, hey, what are some good spots to hit up in downtown? I think that's what he said. But this was like before I even worked downtown. So I was like, he just must have known I was a local.
That's random though.
So weird. Yeah. He was playing he was acting on what show? I'm trying to think of what it was, either Disney or Nickelodeon, one of them. But he's from one of those. So I was like, wow.
I wonder if there's like a girl out there, like a random, like a facilitator. Yeah, of like girls or like celebrities or ball players hit her up and like, yo. And she's like, you know what? I got a cute girl for you. And then like shoot like a profile. Yeah. And it's like and they're like, hey.
I'm in your city.
You come recommended highly. You know what I mean?
I'm in your city, bitch. Yeah.
Somebody's making money off you and shit.
Totally. Yeah. So that's been like really, it's so weird to me. I'm like, wow.
But you got to keep those in the back pocket. Like you sleeping a little bit. Yeah. Like the baseball player should be like, hey, I need some tickets.
I know. I just didn't want him to think I was using him for like advantage.
But he's using you.
I know. You're so right. I know. And his like place was like so sparse. Like his apartment was very sparse. And I was like, okay, well, do you want to like maybe decorate or put up a poster? He was like, I don't really care. He was like, I tend to move around a lot anyways. And I was like, well, it looks like an insane asylum in here, my friend.
It's an Airbnb.
No, I know. Yeah. I was like, this is pretty crazy. But yeah, so, and he that came around the corner, he had 2 like huge bags of weed. He's like, we're gonna smoke.
Oh, no way.
He rolled like these huge fucking blunts. And I was like, you're allowed to smoke? Like, when you're playing? Because he like played that day and he played the day after. And I was like, I guess they don't care. I don't fucking know, but.
Y'all like, but fuck it, roll that shit.
Yeah, but fuck it, roll it. Yeah, we smoked like 2 really fat blunts. That was really nice. Bonding and shit.
I don't know if you noticed, but like Coke has been like a super popular like party favor.
Like cocaine?
Yeah.
Party. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I call them, party favors.
Oh, yeah.
In the industry.
Totally. It's totally. Like people like flash like their vials and shit. Or they'll do like this to you in the club.
Baggy,
they'll do this and you're like, oh, you know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like super. Like it's everywhere actually.
Yeah.
Like it's not uncommon at all. And it's like, wow, that's really
I was telling you, but I was like, I remember when they would like respectfully go to at least to the bathroom.
Totally.
Now they're just like at their table.
Now they're
like
it's so weird. They're like, if you see everyone ever doing this, like, like like they're looking around like
they tell their friends like, hey,
they're fucking about to do some shit. Yeah. So I'm like, bruh, be so serious.
They don't give a fuck.
No, yeah. And
what
like,
a time
that
to be
stuff
alive.
Is like super like addicting. Like, I mean, wow, people are like, they'll take that shit to work and just like, oh damn.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's why I don't be fucking with that, because I'm like, I don't want to start relying on it, right? Or because I'm on it, I'm like, okay, this is really nice. Let me keep doing it. Yeah. Oh, hell no.
Do you have like a addictive personality?
No, I don't. Not really. I mean, like, I'm really good with like kicking out bad habits. Like, I do vape, which like really sucks. But like, and I'm working on like quitting. But like, I'm not like a fiend. Like, I don't sit there and like, all the time.
That's why you went to the bathroom. You're like, I need a fix.
I was like low key. I was like, I might as well take it with me. But yeah. So like, I hate when I lose them. I get so pissed because they're expensive or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, like I just bought that and I lost
Just the
it.
fact that you got to go to a gas station or wherever you buy it, you know, get down.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Like,
and they used to be like illegal in California. Like a lot of places now, like they don't have them out on the front. You have to be like, oh, like what are your vape flavors? And they like whip out like a binder with like like a magazine of vape flavors.
The flavored shit that's illegal.
Yeah, and they'll like hide them in like the closet and shit like that.
That's funny.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Back to drug dealing, you know?
Literally, I'm like, that's insane. Like y'all know like people are still doing them. So I'm like, why just like hide it? I don't get it.
Like, who cares?
Who cares? Seriously.
Damn, I can't believe you're sleeping on these. You need to keep these celebrities like in check.
I know.
Get
and, like,
flights out of them.
And I like thought I was being like a bad bitch by like not like keeping in contact. I mean, like we used to like talk, but like not like as much as like I would want to. But I feel like I'm just like, oh, like, you know, he can, right? Like I'm all for like if he wanted to, he would. But it's also like I need to make me fucking text.
But they probably
him.
got like rotations.
Yeah, I'm like I just need to hit him up because like, he was really cute and shit like that. Like I would totally see him again. I'm like, damn. I'm like, fuck. I need to actually maybe I'll text him on the way home.
Like, hey, like, big head.
I mean, low key, I was thinking about you. Like, it's weird.
I'm actually driving by downtown.
Yeah, no, literally, yeah.
You can be like, shh, I'm with my wife.
Oh my god, imagine.
You gotta be careful, girl.
I know it's crazy out here.
Have you been hit on by like somebody you see that was married?
No, like I know like guys that will like be flirty and I know they have a wife, which is like really weird. And I'm like, I don't like entertain it. I'm just like, okay, like, you're weird. Like I was seeing this like one guy and then like I ended up like finding out he was engaged and like I had no idea. That was pretty crazy. You
didn't call him out? Like, I mean, you didn't expose him?
No, I didn't because I was like, okay, well, moving on.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to waste time on like.
You don't want to be the hey girl.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't
like,
know me, but
I want to for the girl's sake, but also like I don't because again, small circle, and I don't. Whatever. I was just like whatever.
I knew a girl that would not. She's like nobody told me when they were like when they were fucking my man. So
yeah, no. I was
like, damn, that's crazy.
I definitely keep an eye out for the dudes though. If I see a dude like I know has a girlfriend, I'm gonna say something.
You gonna snitch on him?
Unless they're like drunk or something, I guess, like, which is fine. Like if you're drunk, whatever, you're having fun. But like
girls.
Like, if you mean it, I'm like, ooh, boy.
If you mean it, that's crazy. I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you trying to wife her too?
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you're just having a good time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Fellas think they can have like 4 girls on their arm. Like, it don't work that way.
That's crazy.
And a lot of girls like don't care. They are like, okay, yeah, sure.
Some girls like it.
Yeah,
they had
do.
done like
it gets old. Trust me. Like I used to be like that, and it gets so old. It gets so fucking old.
What, to like not care?
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm done. But yeah.
Shout out to them, you know?
Yeah, working in the industry has showed me like so much about people. It's insane. It's like, damn, y'all are really wild out here.
Yeah. Y'all really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's people always like say to me, they're like, you literally just like came out of nowhere. Like you came out of nowhere in downtown. You just like popped in the scene. Like you came out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking know.
Like a bull in the China shop.
I don't know. Yeah, here I am. Poof. Yeah, I bring the razzle dazzle.
That's dope though.
Their lives, I guess.
You know, a little spark.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like you're doing good though. You got like an actor, baseball player.
Yeah,
could have got Neo. Neo would have been a notch.
Neo, I know.
Shout out to your boy for cock blocking that one.
For real, I know. Fuck that.
Do better, bro. Do better.
Seriously, come on now.
What you need to do is hook him up with one of your friends.
I know.
So that way, you know, he gets the deal. Right, like, I got you.
Sure.
Now let me know. Yeah. Don't do that again when Neil's in town.
Yeah. Damn, for real.
You just gotta get a rapper under the belt. And then you can get married.
I did. I was talking with what's his name? Rob Stone.
Oh, from San Diego.
Chill Bill.
Yeah.
I met him and like we were vibing in the club or whatever. But like he's not really my type. But like for the clown, I was like, okay. But then again, he's like kind of a one-hit wonder. Like,
right?
I brought it up to my girlfriends the next day. They're like, who the fuck is that? I was like, okay.
You have to go play the song?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like,
isn't that from the movie? Like,
yeah.
Y'all like, wait, no.
Yeah, like, no. It's a really old song. But he was chill, yeah.
How'd you hear about him?
Who?
Him.
Rob Stone, the song. Well, just from the song.
Oh, okay. All
yeah,
right,
Chill Bill. Like that was always a really popular song. Like especially in Florida too. Like
really?
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Like,
all right.
Yeah. So I mean, I know I can do the whole like intro with the whistle. Like I love that.
I didn't know. Shout out to that. You know, he made it all the way out there.
Yeah. No, for sure. We like when I was in high school, we used to have like these parties on the beach, like that's like all people would play is like that kind of fucking music, that and like Batman and all this like annoying ass like songs that.
So that's kind of cool because it's somebody you knew from you heard back home.
Yeah, isn't that so funny?
And
when,
then
like,
you
worlds
came
collide?
to see him in person.
I know it's such a like small world. It's like what the actual hell. Like yeah, I mean like I've hooked up with this one guy who like hooked up with Alabama Barker, who's like I'm like damn like that's pretty wild. You know, like damn we're Eskimo sisters. Me and Alabama Barker.
You guys are like in good company. You know?
Yeah, like I was like this is so weird. It's like damn. Yeah. Like
small town girl,
and now she's popping out. Yeah, I feel like it's so everyone like whenever I go home, like the few friends that I see, they're like, "Oh, you Hollywood girl, you Hollywood now." Like they all think I'm Hollywood. It's like yeah, okay, a little bit maybe.
Couple more years are gonna really be Hollywood and shit.
Yeah, it's like I'm glamorous, you know, because they're all like also because I changed so much from high school. Like, I cannot wait for my high school reunion. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I'm gonna.
Were you more like conservative looking or? No,
it's just like very like, I mean like not cute, very introverted, very like just, you know, kind of kept to myself. Like I never, you know, I was on the homecoming court in my senior year, so that was nice.
Oh, so you were kind of popular. Yeah.
But also because like I was doing basketball cheer at the time, so like I got in for that. But like I never had like crazy friend groups. I was never popular, like stuff like that.
Now look at you.
And now look at me. It's so weird. And it's so weird to me.
That's so dope.
Yeah, it's like damn, it's two different worlds. I'm telling you, it really is. And that's why people always get like, they're like, oh, you know, you think you're so good, and it's like, well, you know, I was able to like do
like,
well.
I mean, not be that
people,
good,
like
but
people that are celebrities started from nothing, you know, like and so
yeah. You're doing better than them. Who cares?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Living my life, I'm telling you. Shout out Stuart, Florida. I love you guys.
What's the name of the city or the town?
Stuart,
Florida.
Yeah, Stuart, Florida, Jensen Beach. It's like
shout out.
Yeah, there's only a bridge disconnecting the two.
Miserable
so like Stuart and Jensen. It's so small.
Stop hating on the girl.
Crazy. Yeah, seriously. Our downtown is like 1 block.
Oh no shit.
1 block. That's it. Yeah, it's our little downtown. It has an ice cream shop, some jewelry stores. Some old people clothing stores, like that's it.
It's very small.
Yeah.
That school, the city that I was living in, their downtown was like tiny.
Really?
And I was like, yo, their parking garage is their tallest building. Like, what is it? Like it was like such a contrast for me. I was like,
yeah, in my town, you weren't allowed to build any buildings higher than 4 stories.
Damn.
Yeah, that was like the rule. So like again, small. Like there's nothing big there.
Have you had the pleasure of being in the Thought Towers?
The Thought Towers? No, what's that?
You haven't, you know.
No, I don't.
The 2 buildings, the 2 tall ones.
Oh, in downtown? Stop. The red and yellow buildings? Stop.
You know exactly what I was talking about.
Yes, I do. What's the name of those? Do you know the actual building
Thought Towers. Name? Oh, I don't know. The Pinnacle or some shit.
Is it? Okay, like yeah. Yeah, the ketchup and mustard.
Yeah. I bet next time you're like, have you been to the Thought Towers? They're going to know exactly.
That's so funny you say that. I mean, like, I knew it was like some like crazy shit like goes on there and shit, but I was like, I didn't know.
Because I thought he'd be taking the patio pictures.
Yeah. Like all the afterwards are like over like at those high rises and shit all the time.
Yeah, so you have been in them then.
Yeah, like I've been to like Broadway Towers, shit like that. Like
that's a little bit to the right?
Yeah, to the right. Yeah, those are nice.
Smaller.
Yeah.
That was when I've been in those too.
Yeah, there's like
I'd be out here like a thought. My bad.
What's the name? There's one building in downtown that like everyone lives in. I can't remember the fucking name, but like everyone, it's like if everyone that works in the industry lived in one building, that's where it is. I can't remember the name of it. The something, but they all start with the, so that doesn't help at all. But I could never personally, like, I live in like a little bungalow kind of thing, like it's right off the street. And like I could never live in an apartment like where I have to go up an elevator, I have to take the stairs, I have to like do it's a hallway with doors. It's like that. No, it's like give me a house, give me like a separated home. Yeah.
Besides, it'd be kind of crazy,
and it'd be crazy downtown. The only reason I would want to move downtown is because I can walk to everything. Yeah. Like it would make my life so much easier because my bubble is in downtown.
It'd be cool to have like a weekend spot.
Oh, totally.
You
know? Totally. Oh, you're right. That'd be so nice.
Keep separate.
Like just a little like studio something.
Keep working in your personal.
Yeah, a lot of my homeboys like have like my one homeboy has like a whole studio, like a loft situation. Like and that's where he goes. Fire. Like, yeah. And it's really nice. I'm like, damn, I
fucking glass table made out of a mirror, you know?
It's crazy. It's like a whole ass loft, like 3 stories, like
oh shit.
I'm like, whoa, it's all into downtown too. I'm like, this is crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah. I'm like, I need to get with it. Yeah.
Should they invite my boy?
That's That's my boy. Yeah. But yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So.
I ain't gonna keep you too long because I know we've been talking for a while, and then might want to hit up the baseball player like, hey, big head.
Oh, I'm gonna text him on the way, even before I even get in the car. When I leave the door.
Yeah, like yo.
Hey.
You up?
Yeah.
He might be out of town though because they're playing in Boston.
Are they?
Yeah.
Shit. Then he's out of town.
Hit the backup.
I'll watch his schedule.
Yeah. That's up. No, I appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Of course.
Hella cool. Sit down and talk to you.
You too. Thank you.
You know, from being complete strangers. So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Your dope ass vibe. Thank you. What's your Instagram so they can follow you and stalk you?
Instagram is at AADRIIANAA. That's at Adriana. Super long, I know, but you'll find me. I'm verified.
Oh, I appreciate
just look for the blue
it.
check mark, baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
Check for the cheeks, as her.
Yeah. Mwah.
All right. Until next time. Peace.
Yeah, you looking for me, you can find me at the spot. Chopping it up with Jonah, we talking about what's hot on the block. Up in Dago, man, we bumping. Keeping it confidential, you notice how we coming, we in front. Looking for that real, better tune in and stick by. Put on for the city every time that I dip by. Getting to that gritty every time that we sit down. Promise you it's real every time that I get round. Come on. Been in the field playing, we